Yeah, hey, you already know what it is. It's your favorite blurred click, and we finna sit around and talk some blurred shit. So don't go nowhere. I ain't got no her, and it really don't matter because I got no cur. It's like, oh, man, I ain't put them. Bro, man, I was better. Anyway, what's going on, world? I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for pulling up. It is Saturday, and we've been to do what it is that we do on the weekend. Don't mind me, my computer might have just jammed up a little bit, but it ain't gonna stop us from chatting. If you all are in the know, then you know that Gen V did have its season finale this week, and people are saying that it was cool and all, but one of the things that we think is most significant is that it's supposed to set up the final season of The Boys, which I'm hearing is this upcoming season. And also in this season, we're learning that, surprise, The Boys creator says that season 5 is about an underground resistance against a fascist government. It's really funny because it feels like they're basing this off of real life events, and the people that it's about don't realize that it's about them, which is interesting. So we'll definitely talk on that. In addition to that, there's a whole bunch of other things to discuss. Wu-Tang Clan has entered the New York Comic Con building, everybody, and that's dope as hell. There's also the new season or debut of the Welcome to Derry, which dropped tomorrow. And yes, we've already got a chance to check it out, and we will give you our feelings, and you'll also be able to see our immediate reaction after watching it when it drops tomorrow. So make sure y'all hit the notification button and check us out on that. And did y'all know that Tron came out? Yeah, I know. And everybody's not happy about it. And some folks are actually even questioning whether or not this guy is a disease, the movie productions as of this point. So we're gonna have to get into all that as well. But for right now, let's go ahead and just get everything in. Go ahead, bring a friend. This is what we do, everybody. It's the new Blerd Order. Let's go ahead and say hello. I'm gonna bring y'all in with the old. You know what? Nah, let's keep it real. Let's do it now.
The new Blerd Order is one of my favorite places to visit. I hope you'll join us next time. The new Blerd Order.
Yeah, it is. What is one of your favorite places to visit? You gonna visit next time? Yeah, that's right. What's going on, family? Hey, it's good to see y'all. We are joined today by the Click. Yes, that means we got none other than the one and only Yazzie in the house. What's going on, Yazzie? Yeah. Yazzy's all right. Yazzy's feeling.
Yaz is like half of Yaz right now, so I'm here, but like half of me is not here.
Oh well, we're glad that the half of you that's here is here. So appreciate that. We also got Ant in the house in the holiday spirit. What's going on, Ant? Ant is a he's in the holiday spirit today. He's got his holiday draws on.
Wrong holiday.
From what I heard, I ain't seen it
ready.
myself.
No,
we ain't gonna do all that. Yeah, we ain't gonna do all that. Nah, not just yet. It ain't that kind of joke. We got the homie Bad Ty in the building, feeling a little better, man. Coming in off of illness, man. What's happening, bruh?
What's going on, y'all? Glad to be back.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man. And I am here as well. I'm sorry about that. And it's interesting because Ant and I have something in common. Our Ant's birthday is 10/20, which was just recently, right? So shout out to Ant. Yo, happy birthday, shout out, you know what I'm saying? Big up to you, homeboy. But Ant and I have an October 20th similarity because my daughter, my youngest daughter, also has a birthday on the 10th of October. So I'm assuming we probably celebrated differently. What did you do to celebrate your birthday? And like, tell us, man, how much fun was it, bro?
Oh man, my birthday was great. My birthday actually landed on the same day as an award show, so I was able to go to an award show, have a nice roasted chicken meal made from some really cool chefs. I'm not even going to blow up the spot where I was at because I might try to find it, but I'm going to. It was a really nice event, and what was really special was I don't know who did it, I don't know who arranged it. It might have been some people I know. I'm gonna reach out and confirm, but they ended up coming out and bringing me a birthday cake at the award show, and everybody saying me happy birthday was just a wonderful, like a magical moment, right? You have like all these Broadway talent just singing. You know, this is what they do. They can't wait to show this off, so they go in on this. So, it was a beautiful, beautiful moment. And yeah, man. And then my mother-in-law made me some curry goat. And
Very good.
yeah, you listen. There's fewer things made better in the world than an old black Jamaican woman making you some curry goat.
All right, follow-up question. What sides do you get with curry goat? Are we talking what rice? Are we looking at boiled dumpling, fried dumpling, kalaloo? What we are?
Just white rice.
Hey, that's fine. Hey, shoot, fried rice and a little yuca. You know what I'm saying? A little fried banana. You know what I'm saying? Put that bitch on. I wanted to show you. I didn't. Now, this is just a little bit of full disclosure. I didn't know I didn't go this far, but I was gonna talk about Ant's thing, and then I realized, like, oh snap, we did something for the birthday that was kind of exciting as well. And maybe if y'all play your cards right in the comments, shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up. What's good? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, hey, they're getting happy birthdays to Ant. Art imitating life. Yeah, yeah. Rice is not a side. No, watch out, your Harmony.
Wait a minute.
Rice is not. Nobody.
Okay.
Wait a
That's
minute.
the main
Main
course.
course.
Instead of the main course.
Don't do
Main
that.
course. She's kind of right though.
I mean,
Don't. Come on now, Harmony.
Beans
like,
is a side, not rice. I see what she's saying.
nah, book Yellow Island. Like, nobody who goes and orders a main course of. All right, I've done it a couple. All right,
Okay,
fried
yeah.
rice.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
okay,
you.
yeah.
Good talk, right?
Rice, but rice and beans, rice and peas, like rice,
Nah.
just rice though, just a
Just
main course
white
of
rice.
just rice.
nah.
Yeah, I don't think rice is a main. I couldn't.
don't-
If you pull up to my
That's
house,
the Asian culture.
all right, we know rice is power. All right, we get it. We know what's going on out there. That's one of the slogans for those that don't know. For the Filipinos, they like rice is power. Like that's how they. That's one of their most international trades. But yeah, fried rice, main course. Yes, Harmony, agreed wholeheartedly. White rice, nah, man. It's like
Gotta
saying
have
uncooked
something.
chicken. Nah, man,
Gotta
nah.
have
White
something,
rice is
man.
not a main course. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying. But I appreciate that. But we getting beside ourselves. I hope I can still do this. Can I? Nah, I might not be able to. I wanted to show y'all some stuff, man. I'm not. You know, I'm gonna tell you why. Because my computer fucking up. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm just gonna put it out there, bro. I gotta go and come right back. I gotta refresh. All right. So talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna be right back. God damn, man. I'm so sorry.
It's only happens every week.
Every week. Right?
Every week.
Hey yo, and I'm interested in what other shenanigans went on the birthday, because I mean you kept it pretty PG, and I mean I'm pretty sure that it was your birthday, so it wasn't just I had some roast chicken and that I talked to the chefs. I mean, what drinks did we have? I mean, what did we partake
What did I
in
have?
later?
I mean, like I go to my go-tos. Moscow Mule.
Okay.
I like my
Okay.
Moscow Mule. I like my
Okay.
mojito. I like my
Okay, now speaking my language, mojito.
And if you really, really, really about it, you get you some Tito's vodka, some Sprite, and a splash of cranberry just for color.
Okay.
You lost me at vodka.
Tito's?
I can do
Tito's
vodka in general. I can do vodka in general. That's that like white girl wasted status. It's not a good look. No
Okay.
vodka is touching Yaz's lips ever. I'll do some tequila. I'll do some gin. I'll do some rum. I will not touch vodka.
Okay, I got you. How about a good 7 and 7? That's a grown person drink.
Does it have vodka in it?
Nah. It's
I'll try it out then. If it doesn't, that's literally what I ask every time someone offers me a drink. Does this have vodka in it?
It's
This has
Seagram
vodka?
7 and
Don't
7
touch.
Up.
I have a story about vodka and why it's my favorite drink currently. Well, not necessarily why my favorite drink. And I know I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to be a Hennessy CEO. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I like vodka because I can control how much of it I feel. Unlike like some of them other liquors, like you drink them and then an hour later you be like, oh my God, I am fucked up. Like with vodka, you kind of feel it. Like you're like, oh, all right, no more drinks. But my introduction to vodka was when I worked at an internship in Maryland, in Greenbelt. One of my first encounters with NASA, we shared the building with these foreign exchange students from Europe. Two of which were Russian, right? Russian. And this blonde hair, blue eyed Russian girl. One day I was coming home from Mind Your Business, and we was on the elevator together, and she's like, "You drink alcohol?" I was like, "Why, yes, I do partake in a bit of alcohol." She's like, "Oh, come to my room. Come to my room." I was like, "You gotta tell me twice, shit. I'm coming to the room." We go to the room, and she brings out this big ass, like 2-3 gallon thing of vodka. She's like, "You drink vodka." She just keeps. I felt like I was in like a James Bond, like what was that movie where Robert De Niro and where they were like the deer hunter or whatever the fuck it is, where they were like shooting. They were playing Russian roulette. Like I played like till the morning. I sat here and we took shots back and forth, and we passed out. Ain't nothing freaky, nothing crazy happened. All right, that was too much information. So we're just gonna go ahead and just
I thought that story was gonna have a better ending than that.
Maybe it did, but we won't discuss here on this platform.
We had shots and we just went to sleep together. Like it was
nothing happened.
I just thought it was funny because she didn't speak English, and we spoke until the morning. We sat there and drank. We spoke vodka, like we didn't talk English to each other. She just like
spoke vodka. So
I'd be like, I'm trying to have a conversation with. She's like, I'm like, okay, just pour up, man.
Just pour. Yeah.
I think Ant's loading something up here, but
so y'all started understanding each other.
That was a while back. This is what we did recently, and this is what I thought was kind of interesting. Like, is that me or her? Yeah, that's me. So we do the indoor skydiving thing, which is a thing down there on International Drive. Anybody who's interested, if you stay in the Orlando, Central Florida area, it looks kind of don't look
like how the person's holding you. I think that's
that was you.
No, go back.
That was you being held.
The person.
Oh God! I thought she was the person holding him. I was about to be that looks too tall to be Kim. Like, hold on, what's going on?
Yeah, no, he's gripping too, Vince. You wouldn't feel awkward because that under grip was. Go back. Let's roll that back one more time.
Yeah, he back there. He's a little close to the midsection.
Yeah. Look, he's like on the hip. And then
not the old reach around. Not the old reach around. No.
Sorry.
Attention
to detail. I was like, oh, looks like he's gripping a whole.
Y'all is come on, man. Ain't no goddamn reach. All right, so
that's a reach around if I've ever seen a reach around. Look at this. Hold on, here comes. What is this we have here? What is this?
I cannot with y'all. Now we went to
oh my God.
So I wasn't first. I was third to go in the line of us that was going. And I watched them do I watched the dude like handle the other ones. I was like, man, I hope he don't touch me like that. But when you get in there, all you worried about is like, oh shit, please don't let me fly all the way to the ceiling, because like one thing, like in this, that's it. Like if he let me go and I just start floating up, bitch, I hit the ceiling and they gotta let it go. And for me to drop all the way down there and hit that net he's standing on, that's a metallic net. That's not some safety. Oh, that's cool. Bump the jump rope.
It's like some Willy Wonka you like, hit the ceiling.
Trampoline. Yeah. It's like if I so him holding on to us for dear life is us not getting shot up into the ceiling, because the ceiling's probably about 20 feet high. And yeah, my daughter went after me. I've got that footage as well, but maybe I'll save that one to the end of it. But yeah, it was pretty funny. At one point I tried to do the Batman thing. I was like people, because if you look, like you can see outside, like this is people walking by. That's International Drive. So you see that somebody sitting there, that's some random dude, some random people. They have it set there so that you can, walk by and be like, oh, I want to do that too. So random folks are stepping up, and so like he twirls me around, and I'm looking at him like this. I'm like I'm looking at him like Rocky the Flying Squirrel, trying to like look at me. I'm like, I'm Batman. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at me like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, and they're instructing you. They're like, no, put your hands like this. I'm like, all right. And so I wanted to do like this. But it was like, nah, you gotta have both your hands
Look
like
at
this.
Dad's face.
Hey, yo, so Vince, I've seen that contraption before, right? And I've even seen people like moving around in there, like doing flips and whatnot.
Yeah,
You're telling me that like that was the extent of the experience is you being held around your waist while you spin around
on his hips and then grabbing under. Yes.
Like it just
I see what you're doing.
It just doesn't like when they were doing the flips, I was like, that's cool. That's the cool stuff. But you're saying they won't allow you to do that because the only thing that'll happen is you'll hit the roof. Is that what you're saying?
The only thing. First of all, just imagine just getting flipped up to the roof, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you're stuck up there, and you're like, how do I get down? There's no ladder. There's not a rope. They just have to stop the air from flowing and just fall down on your face. So,
or maybe just turn the air down a little bit. So
that's what I was thinking.
I just don't see the fun in the experience of going into that being free because you're not free because he's holding you. So it's not giving
this comment right here says it all.
Yeah, I'm on that reach around. Every time I see that reach around, it's diabolical. Like that's the way he just grabbed you.
Listen.
He does it abruptly. Like he goes from gripping your hips, bro, to just
slide it right around.
And you don't know what he's gripping. Like,
watch the hand. Watch his hand. Watch his hand.
Watch the hand motion.
Watch his hand. Oh, that looks.
That's not it.
There's more.
Hey,
bro, he goes from and then he's. I'm just saying. We don't know what
y'all ain't shit, bro. Man. Y'all
know what?
Let me have anything nice, man.
No. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Nah, it's fair. But just to answer your question real quick before we move on, the reason is they do have and this is real slick. We can go down a whole rabbit hole for this, but the thing is, like, you could do all that flip shit, but it ain't as easy as it looks. So if you go up in there and you haven't had like the proper training and lessons and all of that, then you could be a liability. So they like, no, don't go up in there. There's certain levels to the different whatever that go in. So like you could be a novice like me, who was my first time, or if you're one of them intermediate dudes, you go in it. Like when we got done, we didn't tape this part, but the dude, he's like, all right, y'all. So is anybody, we can go again if you want. And we was all like, nah, we good. And he was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go again. And he just jumps in there and he starts doing all these flips and shit, just doing the Wesley Snipes drop zone shit. We was like, shit, I want to do that, you know? And he was like, well, for an extra 180, we're like, nah, all right, we got to go. You know what I'm saying?
Dang. And it costs that much to be held?
It's 80 a pop for 3 minutes. 3 minutes a piece. You get 2 sessions.
To be held.
Yeah, it's starting to give like the massage parlors with the happy ending.
Oh my God!
It's giving that energy. It's giving that type of energy.
Nah, use a wild boy.
$80 for you to wrap your arm around my waist as I spin around and put my hands out. Make me think.
I'm not gonna let y'all know.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I would, if after seeing that, I might just lie. I might be like, yeah, I'm intermediate. I'm intermediate. I've done this many a time. I want to get in there and like flip and do all of the stuff like I'm really flying. I don't want you to hold me. The whole thing about flying is the freedom, right? Like if ever we were to get the power of flight, the first thing we're gonna do is take the fuck off. We're not gonna be like, I want to go low and work myself up. No, I want to go straight to the sky and see what the fuck I can do. I'm Superman in that moment. But this kind of just kills the vibe. I'm like, damn, dude, are you gonna really hold me the whole time? But hey, yeah.
I mean, it looks that way, and I could understand why you say all that. But the reality of it is, if you were actually inside of it, I couldn't feel that dude's hand on my ass or whatever it was that was going on. Like, this is a perfect time to be a pervert if that's what he's doing. But for me, it was just like, I ain't gonna lie, I did see the weird stuff.
Yeah, look, that's a grip and then more grip. Here we go.
He's like, hold up, I think I got it. There it is. There it is. I got it.
Nope.
Oh my God. But at the end of the day, I didn't actually feel
really
like I was
secure.
Y'all ain't shit, man. I should not.
I'm
never sharing.
I just want to know, did you feel safe in that moment? In that moment when he gripped you and gripped you like a duffel bag, did you feel like Did you feel safe in that moment?
Did I feel safe while he was I was in his arms?
Where he was in his arms, he toted you like a football. Like he at that moment he was carrying you like he was a Chicago running back. Like, you know what I mean? Like, man.
Wait. You know what I keep thinking every time you keep showing me the clip now? Grab my hand, Jack. And he's just, I'm dying.
Whatever, man.
Hey, yo, is this video you're showing us of people who really know how to fly? Is that what you're about to show us?
Yeah. These are folks that think that actually know what they're doing, and they go in and do all the trick stuff you talking about, right?
Oh, that's cool stuff.
That
looks dope.
Yeah, this is what I think he was asking me to do on my first try.
But Vince, why aren't they hitting the roof?
There's no one holding them.
Because they know how. All right. Because listen, when you go in, like you got to know how to balance your. You got to like. First of all, they teach you when you go in, you want your belly button to be the first thing that the wind hits. Your whole body got to be like a U. So you basically supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying, like a falling, like the Nirvana cover. You know what I'm saying, with the baby. You know what I'm saying, just falling under the water. And then your hands had to be a certain way. They're not supposed to be closed like this to keep the art. What is that? This is 20 minutes deep. Really? Are we talking about this? Are we serious?
This is too much aerodynamic for.
Man, if we don't get off this goddamn subject, I swear to God. Like, we moving on, please. Like, oh my God. All right. Anyway, that is interesting because yes, you do have these outside of people that are flying and jumping out of planes doing indoor skydiving. There's other folks who are actually doing motorcycles, such as in Tron. Terrible transition, but that's the best I could do for right now. And with Tron, I think that the thing. I know that's the best I could do. I tried, man. Y'all ain't really getting me. I took my boys as the instructor did not go to third. Okay, all right. That's what we doing. Harmony.
Thank you, Harmony. I needed that.
Crying right now. Holy
shit.
Needed
that, bro.
That's what we doing, Harmony.
We love
Why is Harmony like trolling every single?
That's
Harmony.
Oh my God, that's so great.
You can't be.
You can't be.
Oh man, yeah. I think the instructor was. I think that's what the instructor was doing. Was checking. He was checking. like loosen up a little bit.
Mike. Thank you, Mike. I'm trying to share a moment when I have my birthday, and I feel like I've been fondled by somebody. It was a Diddy party.
It was like Vince. He's like he could feel you clenching when he was holding the waist.
Yeah.
And then he was like, let me go down low.
He's like, relax.
Enough.
Just relax.
Relax.
It'll all be over.
And here's the worst part. We're sitting there talking about how dope or how terrible whatever my little thing was with all of this, and meanwhile Ant is over here being like catered to. Let me cater to you with all of this cool stuff and all these nice things. Who did it better? The guy at the banquet gala, or the guy getting fondled by the random dude with the man
in front of the spectators.
Oh yeah.
In front of the world.
Yes, very very voyeuristic. Very voyeuristic. Yeah, they
think how many people have that man gripping you on the internet now.
Oh my God! Yes. All right, this is why.
We love you.
Probably don't have nice things. But anyway, it's interesting you should mention that, Harmony, because Tron is the whole thing, right? And you're not. It's interesting. You wonder why. It seems as if folks are finally starting to wake up to the possibility, just maybe, that Jared Leto is not a draw at the box office.
What fool executive at Disney decided the actor to introduce the Tron series to a new generation, the man to front a $200 million franchise relaunch, should be Jared Leto? Who's casting him in anything in the lead anymore? Is it the one person who liked Morbius? Is it the person who thought Leto's Hot Topic Joker was interesting? Guess what? That person is Jared Leto because he's a producer on Tron Ares. Not only is he problematic personally, you can Google that, but he doesn't move the needle for audiences. Oh, you don't believe me? When's the last time anyone said, hey, I can't wait to see the new Jared Leto movie, or there's a new Tron movie? Who's in it? Jared Leto? Oh, well, now I'm sold. Let's get tickets. Hey, you know who the TikTok kids love? Jared Leto. Is that how Disney thought this was going to go? The other Tron movies were anchored by a thoughtful and nuanced Jeff Bridges performance, an actor who is beloved. No one loves Jared Leto. He isn't even an interesting actor anymore. He's a personality vacuum. The only reason I can see for casting him in Tron Ares is they needed an actor who looks dead behind the eyes and soulless to play an AI program. Look, I'm not saying Jared Leto is the reason Tron Ares didn't do well at the box office, but I sure don't understand betting anything on him in the first place.
Oh, tell us how you really feel, bro. My lord. But were any lies detected?
No, I haven't heard of
detect any lies. Where's the lie? When's the last time anybody on this panel got excited when you saw Jared Leto on the call sheet? When's the last time any one of us was like, oh, Jared Leto? Oh, sign me the fuck up.
I agree with Lisa. I used to love him like back in the day, but like as of recently, like with him and just the projects that he's chosen to do, it has not been good. Like it's a bad look, it's I don't know. All in all, it's sad. It's truly sad because I used to like him. Now I just
yeah, man. I mean, I have a theory. Because there was a time where, listen, I'm gonna keep it real. There was a time where Jared Leto did make me want to see a movie. I will never forget the images of Requiem for a Dream with him and Marlon Wayans, where he stabbed himself in the arm so many times that he had to have it cut off. That movie was really good. Like, if you want to scare kids away from doing drugs in a way that doesn't feel like you're a parent telling them don't do drugs, put them in front of Requiem for a Dream. It's rated R, but don't give a fuck. Like, that shit will change their mind. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I was like, I will never put a needle anywhere near me. Not that I was thinking so before that, but I was absolutely sure. Like, I will never. And then you get roles like the Joker in Suicide Squad, and you're like, yeah, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Here's the biggest kicker. Jared Leto, from what I understand, actually produced or was one of the producers. And this is a little bit of a pet peeve for me because I just am of the belief that when you are a producer on a project, that it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to be the arbiter, the star, the main face, the person that's seen the most in that project. That's a little, to me, it's kind of, I don't know, it's a little cringe. What do y'all think, man? Am I off base with this? And then we'll just move on to something else because I know nobody here has seen it.
I ain't seen it.
No,
I ain't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I'll see it, but I haven't.
But there was nothing about it that I wanted to see. Like it wasn't like a movie that was like I must see. Like I don't even think they were that confident in it because it didn't come out during the summer, right? Like it came out in the fall.
I had to look this up. You know the last year Leto movie that I liked? You know when it came out?
What? When?
It came out in 2004, and guess what movie it was?
2004. Jared Leto.
The period piece.
Oh wow! I wouldn't even know.
He played a very, very, very prominent conqueror. Well, he played the boyfriend of the conqueror.
Alex. Was it
Alexander?
Alexander. That's the last time I had something I actually liked him in.
Wow, yo, that's crazy. Yo, Alexander didn't get a lot of play, and justifiably so. And just as a side note, real quick, if you want to see somebody butcher the role of somebody prominent, go back and watch Alexander and look at how they did Rosario Dawson's character. I mean, they flooded her out. And I mean, like she was the only one in that whole thing that was like ass naked, which I'm not complaining about, but it was like, I don't know. It felt a little gratuitous the way that they did Rosario Dawson, but maybe that's just me.
You kind of, now that I'm like remembering the movie, you kind of do have a very valid point. She's the only one that you actually got to see fully naked, and the way that they did it was very.
Yeah.
It wasn't
It
in my.
artful.
No, it was
Yeah.
not artful whatsoever. Like, yeah, so I understand what you mean by that.
Yeah. But it sucks that we had to go back 2 decades when Yas is finally like the movie. So I didn't plan on spending all day on this, but I just thought that it was interesting how Jared Leto has fallen from grace so much. I mean, this is the dude. This is 30 Seconds from Mars from yesterday. You know, this dude actually had some clout at one point in time. He was holding the mic and he's behind the camera, and now he can't get his movie to not flop. I mean, and I'm also going to say flop is maybe not be the right word, because I didn't research all of the numbers. I just know that I'm not seeing it prominently, rated on I use my algorithm now is how I determine whether or not things are good and whether or not I see a lot of feedback from it. And I'm just not seeing it. Markeisha is saying that it was that she actually liked it. Go ahead, Markeisha. Well, she didn't say she liked it. Let me correct that. Here's what she said. She said it didn't have a story. It didn't have a storyline. The vision and that part, that is what I've come to expect. Tron is a beautiful, imaginative story, something that I would like to see because the motorcycles and the whole like the digital age and how they managed to bring it to life. But it just kind of sucks because, what's the name was in this? Old girl that was in Acolyte,
Jodie Turner Smith.
Yeah, Joni, like she was in it. Evidently, how did she do? Markeisha, you're the only one that saw it.
Nobody saw it.
Translate. You got to speak Tron for us. But yeah,
we're not done with Jared Leto. Y'all know that, right?
What?
He still also got Masters of the Universe. He's Skeletor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't do it.
You just depressed me.
Is it live action?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's live action. Live action.
Are they gonna put him in a costume at least for the live action?
Henry Cavill?
No, He-Man is someone else.
Oh yeah, somebody we never. They've been talking about this for a while. You know what? I'm not gonna. Nah. All right, here's a question. Then we can move on because we got to talk about the Wu-Tang shit. Is Jared Leto over and done with? Is he now movie theater herpes? He's like, look, he's bad, but he shows up. He won't go away. No. But no. We think that Jared, he still has some good production in him. I frankly think that all Jared Leto has to do is not be the main character in the movie. I mean, you could say that he wasn't the main character in Suicide Squad, but Suicide Squad was heavily based on Harley Quinn, and Harley Quinn, of course, is tied to the Joker, so you could kind of say his part was more significant than it needed to be. But I don't think this is the end of Jared Leto. I think that people just now won't look at him as a headliner. Like he's not the main guy you want on the poster. Maybe in the background, and especially with Skeletor, because he's not going to look like him like Jared Leto.
He just needs to take a break.
Yeah.
Right. Some people do that. They take a break. They go away. Like Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell was hot and then he wasn't.
Good point.
And he took a break. Right. Can't come back. Give us some good performances. Stop being all up in our face or trying so hard. And he's absolutely got a chance. He just needs to be in another stage of life.
That's a good point. I like that. I
actually. What?
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'd actually like to see the movie.
True.
I do feel like Jared does get I do think it's a lot more people that hate him at this point. Just for and primarily for the Joker role. Like when I hear people, talk about him, that's the first kind of one of the first things they come up with is the fact that he played the Joker, and we all know he didn't do a good version of the Joker. But I don't think he's as bad as people make him out to be. I just think that sometimes you can get a role that is that bad that follows you throughout your career. But I think if he were as bad as people thought he was, or he's made out to be, I don't think he would get as many roles as he continues to get. Like, you have to understand that Jared Leto has been acting for, I think, I'd like to say over 20 years. So the dude has definitely been in situations where you can garner experience, you can learn things. Maybe it's just not the roles that he's chosen that have played out for him. The whole idea of him being a producer, And that guy saying he's a producer on this thing. Well, any lead is an executive producer on most movies. Like that doesn't mean that they're in there producing the movie. That means that they're one of the people that they refer to in regards to, hey, how's this look? Do you think this is so I don't like, unless I see it say produced by Jared Leto, then then maybe that guy has a point. But I heard a lot of vitriol from that guy who you played the clip of. He clearly hates Jared Leto. Like there's no doubt about it. You could tell it in his voice. Like maybe he stole his girlfriend, maybe somebody he used to, but you could tell there's some real like personal feelings behind the description of Jared Leto. And I just think that he is a good actor. I want to first say that, because there are a lot of movies that we didn't speak about, and we're not going to take the time to go into all of those movies, but that Jared Leto did do good and did play good roles in. So, it's a shame. I don't think anybody was out here asking for another Tron movie. That might be the first thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't ask for another Tron movie, and I feel like this was one of those things where they was like, oh, somebody was like, we should do another Tron movie, and they was like, yeah, well, why not? You know what I mean? And sometimes you don't always need to do that. So
let me throw this in there, and I agree with you. I don't think that Jared Leto's actual acting is on. It deserves the hate. Now, as for sexual assault allegations, I'm not sure about all of that. I saw something about that in the comments. So if that's a thing, here it is. Yeah, it's Harmony. I see he's got some sexual assault allegations, so that's never good, right? That's the opposite of good, actually. That
he's in a sex cult. Oh snap!
Wait a minute, hold up. Now those are different things. Yeah, those are two different things. All right, one of them is legal and one of them is not. All right, so let's separate the two. Sex cult, perfectly fine. Sex assault, no bueno. But I want to say this real quick. Disney, for those that have been, Yas, you been to Disney lately?
Oh,
Disney for almost a year plus has been finishing, and have already finished, and I believe is now operational, a Tron roller coaster ride. All right.
Okay.
Now that might to you be like, all right, well, so what? No big deal. But what does that say? That means that Disney has a lot invested in the success of this movie. Am I wrong? Because you're not going to make a whole ride about something that you're expecting to flop or be terrible or to maybe go over badly. Like, you think about Disney rides, Space Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain. These shits have been there since like Magic Kingdom existed. And now they went and made a whole new Tron ride where you ride on it like a motorcycle. That says to me they really wanted Tron to be something, which goes against what Ty was saying. Like, who was asking for a Tron? Disney. Disney was asking for a Tron to be well. What's up? What's good?
Well, think about it, though. Like with Disney, I mean, they're always Disney, the parks in general, you know what I'm saying? Like they're always trying to push generational things. You see what I'm saying? So Tron is a generational thing. You see what I'm saying? So like parents, and now like, like they can show it to their kids, so it'll be more relevant. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's why. So if you really think about it, Back to the Future, it was a very, very great ride for Universal for so fucking long. And it is literally one of the things that fans and people that live here, people that come to the parks, they complain that is not at the park anymore. But you have to think about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck was like really thinking it was going to be that big of a stir to get rid of Back to the Future roller coaster and turn it into a Krusty the Krab roller coaster? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It is such a big, it's like fans are upset. So that's why, they're having to pivot, and maybe Disney is thinking, hey, okay, so since we got rid of, you know what I'm saying, we got rid of one completely, family related period piece, we're going to try another different kind of one and see if it's going to work for us. But obviously it's not working in the same favor. I mean, Back to the Future, those are timeless movies. You know what I'm saying? They will never age. Tron, on the other hand, the storyline is what carries the movie, and that's what it's lacking. Is storyline is what we keep hearing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's kind of, they kind of dug their foot in a hole a little bit. But I mean, we'll see how it does. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to see how the ride is and if people actually enjoy it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because that's ultimately what, what's going to make the decision if they keep it or if they end up changing it to something else.
Oh, they can't change it. It's too it's wait no. This ride's gonna have to be here for at least a decade.
You can turn it. You can change it. You could literally. Okay, so depending on how it's designed, you could literally possibly turn it into like an inside out ride, making it seem like you're going into like the memory core things. Do you see what I'm saying? Like like that's what I do for a living is like design. You know what I'm saying? True. So like that's depending on how it's set up, you literally could be going into all the memories and looking at all that. You see what I'm saying? Like they could figure it out. It's not that serious. Like this whole like point. We're traveling to the different, you know what I'm saying, worlds inside of the memory land. Like you see what I'm saying? Like they could alter it however they need to alter it to make sure it makes them the money that they put into it. So if this isn't going to pay out, it's Disney. Their designers will come. They will fix it. They will make it better. Move on.
Yeah. Well, just for the record, I'm in no way, shape, or form sad or concerned about the well-being of Disney and whether or not their rides work out. I mean, we're talking about the same place that still has a Peter Pan ride. Okay. And it's just like
you Floridians, yo. You Floridian. Have you been to Disney lately? Like what?
You Floridians. Okay. Put the dinner back up on the screen, please.
I'm talking about. And you don't understand the traffic us Floridians have to go through so you guys can come and fucking enjoy your theme park. So I don't even want to hear about that. This is why we don't even get to enjoy the park is because so many people come here.
I'm gonna just pause you. Press pause on talking to New Yorkers about traffic for 1 second because I think they might got us. They might.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Yo, even our subways are congested. Come on.
Yeah. Oh my God! Like, don't get me started. Look, what they used to go through with the Metro Rail, which I understand is no longer done by a car, that's now digital. But imagine having to do that just for. I mean, would they do that on a daily basis just to get to work? And we deal with it a couple times every other year when we go to ride, Big Thunder Railroad. So I guess they match up.
I drive there every freaking day. I deal with it every day. I had to get an express. I pay tolls for that shit because there's so much and it's not even like it's like, oh, it's at this time and this time. No, it's 3 to 4 times a fucking day that shit backs up for over an hour, dude. And you know how I know this? Because I've tried different points to leave at different points. I've been doing this for a year now. I think I know. I'm in New York traffic. I live in it. I drive in it. I go to work in it. I'm just saying I understand. So this is what I have to go through just to get to work. Why the fuck would I do it to go to the park? You know what I'm saying?
Boom. Hold on. Let me hit the gong, bro. That, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
My vacation is getting away from the crazy, not going into the crazy. You know what I mean?
I know that's right. Well,
Disney better stop worrying about that Tron ride and worry about how to keep these old people from dying on their
that part. Oh my gosh, the gallop. Oh my gosh,
They done had 2 60-year-olds die. One committed suicide, and the other one.
What?
Yeah, one committed a super fan committed suicide in one of the hotels. And then another 60-year-old died of like a pre-existing medical condition.
Okay, so on the Stardust Racers, there was a person who was already like had spine issues and medical issues and all kinds of stuff, and then he went on the ride, and because like the ride has these like these pillars that are on the top here, and it literally says on the ride, if you cannot hold up your own neck and like shoulders basically area, you know what I'm saying, to prevent you from hitting the sides and stuff, then you should not go on the ride. Well, something happened, and I guess he lost consciousness or something, like with all the jolting and whatever, and his back injury and all that made him literally hit the side. So he had blunt force trauma. That is how this man died on that ride. So they shut it down for like over a month. And then now they just put that. Now it just went back online.
And this is three deaths in 10 days. In the last 10 days, it's been 3 deaths. And I think the last one was the last one was a kid.
Well, I mean, look, you ain't got to tell us. There was we had with them. You know, down here also in Orlando. Yes, they got that the ride that goes up.
The
take
slingshot
people up real high and spins you around in a circle. A little 15-year-old boy died on that like last year or something like that. So
yeah,
yeah,
he fell from the sky. Yes, I remember that. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
it was so
That's not my type of ride anyway. Like I'm not going, the Dr. Doom shit. Like
it was a weight issue. That's why he died because like literally. So because there's a maximum weight issue, and because like the bar lap, it didn't click like the way it was supposed to.
Oh my God!
On the ride, and dude, it was so bad. All these people literally watched this, and then they just like stood around. And when he dropped, he was still alive on the floor, and being like, just blood was coming out, and people were just watching this poor kid just die, like they didn't know what to do.
Wow.
So it's crazy. God. So yeah, and that's why they have those like little side, hey, are you able to ride this ride? You know what I'm saying? Like this is why they have those. Is so like it's a safety issue thing. If you're like too big to ride something, don't ride it because it's a safety issue at that point. It's not just because they're like trying to discriminate. It's because that is what it can actually hold. You know what I'm saying? Like, and same thing with like, if it says you cannot physically handle this, like if you have bodily, like, like mental health, like, I mean, not mental, physical health issues, do not go on these rides because literally they will cause more damage. I mean, this dude already he was in a wheelchair. He went on the Starduster ride and died.
Hey, Leto?
They let him go on the ride, but that's what I'm saying though, like because it's at your own discretion. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, nobody sat there and was like, "Oh, my man is getting on the ride from out of a wheelchair."
Not the job of an attendant that is letting you on and off rides to literally dictate your health conditions, whether you're capable of riding. That's not their job. That is your job. No, you paid to go. Okay. You need to be the judge of your own health care and well-being. That is, you just think of it this way. If they discriminate and they were like, no, you're not able-bodied to go on this ride, do you think that that's a bigger lawsuit? They are not allowed to do that legally.
Good point.
I would be like, yo, can I check my manager?
I'm just saying that's legally they are not allowed. Like you have no idea. I deal with law. I deal with stupid laws all the time because of my job. Okay, legally they are not allowed to discriminate in no kind of way. They're not allowed to say, "Hey, you're too big. I don't think the lap will go down." They are not allowed to say that shit. It is at your discretion whether you think that you can go on that ride safely or not. That's why they have those lap bars there because they legally are not allowed.
Yeah, well, hopefully they get that together because like,
it's sad.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like I was a big roller coaster guy in my, let's say, my youth, teens, 20s. But after that, like my head can't take the roller coaster thing no more. Like I can't even, like, I don't enjoy it as much. Like the little ones, Thunder, Space Mountain, over in 90 seconds. Okay, cool. But like you go to Busch Gardens and they got like the twin dragons and like they do like the 8 loops and shit. And I'm like, nah, get me the fuck off this shit. I don't want this shit. Like, do you remember when we used to like spin around in a circle for fun and you get dizzy? Oh, I'm so dizzy.
I don't do
when
that
you get dizzy now, you be like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God! Please stop! Please stop!
So you're telling me you're not going to go to Universal and ride the new like Raptor ride, like the new Jurassic Park Raptor ride, because it's it goes 60 miles an hour. You're flipping, you're doing all kinds of shit. It's amazing. Not gonna lie, it's so much fun. Austin's first time he went on that ride, he looked scarred. When we got done, his face looked good. It was great.
You love torturing your husband, man.
Dude, it was the best time of my life. You have no idea. Okay, but guess what? When we got done with that ride and we rode a couple more rides, you know what he asked me? Baby, can we go back to that first ride? It was awesome. I was like, well, you were so traumatized. Are you sure? He said, yes. Man. I want to ride it again. I want to enjoy it this time. And guess what? We rode it 2 more fucking times after that shit.
Oh, look at you successfully indoctrinating that man. I got to give you some. Good job. Now, let me real quick. I haven't been able to do this in a minute, but I want to address some of our IG because I didn't forget to do IG this time. We got some IG comments over here. So real quick, let me just address some of the ones we got. All right. So Quentin Pierre is saying, first of all, Quentin and all the y'all that are, the IG is lit today for some reason. Come over to the YouTube channel. All right. We're at YouTube/The New Blerd Order. So we can see your comments in here as well. So we can get along with the chat because we in here, we having us a good old time. So pull on up to the YouTube and let's have us a good chat. But he's saying, he said something about, okay, I agree with this comment. You need to buy the AFDB, PIDP, and the CDB. Yeah. We definitely want to deal with some Milestone comics. We definitely want to big up Milestone. I don't know if you saw our Instagram post about Static Shock and James Gunn talking about how he's looking for ways to integrate him. So those are things that we're definitely interested in as well. Yeah, the Disney ride has been out in Japan for a while. Okay, I didn't know that, Ota. I didn't know that. I ain't been to the Disney World Japan. And when we gonna get a Disney World Ghana? Can we get a Disney World South Africa? Can we get a Disney World Kenya? Can we get some surplus in those areas? Or y'all scared? Y'all gonna be like, oh, I don't want to ride over there. They don't know. Don't DEI me to death. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, all right. Sorry, going off on a tangent. Let's move forward, shall we? Because Yas was talking about New Yorkers, even though she is a New Yorker.
Exactly. I know about it.
But I want to say this real quick. Man, I wish I could. Before the end of this, I'm gonna play y'all a different version of a Tupac song that AI generated. But while I have a moment, I wanted to share with y'all some good news. Did you all see that Comic-Con did welcome our very own good friend Nas and Wu-Tang? Yeah, these are our homies. Why we call them that? Because we grew up with these folks. Big Wu-Tang head I was growing up, which cost me a lot of, I used to argue with my friends because, I grew up around Midwest Southern dudes, you know what I'm saying? And they hated all New York shit. Like, just hated it. Now, I'm on the panel with 3 tri-state motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Even though I know Yas has adopted Florida fairly well. But I was not welcomed into, like, I had to listen to ODB in secret because, like, the dudes I was hanging with was real heavy on Scarface, UGK, you know what I'm saying? They was not into, Obama Atomically, you know what I'm saying? All of that. I like lyrics. I like when my mind is like, oh, what did he say? Rewind that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I love Wu-Tang, but I also quickly noticed how New York rap, it really, 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 really embraced comic book culture, right? Ty, you were speaking about this before the show.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you can channel it through the rhymes, through the culture, through just even the names. Think about your boy Iron Man, you know what I'm saying?
Ghostface,
Tony
yeah.
Stark, you know what I'm saying? Ghostface Killer. You had Method Man with Johnny Blaze, and you had Big Punisher with being Punisher. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
You can even go further back, but like it just growing up in the tri-state area, comic books was part of our culture. Like that was like before, like either you was in the trading cards or you was in the comic books, or you was in the both. And like you would bring I remember bringing comic books to school, and you know what I'm saying? Like my friends would have their comic books and you would trade comics. You'd be like, yo, you got this, and look, I'll let you hold this. Let me hold that. Or you trade your comics or whatever the case may be. But it was a huge thing to talk about. Like this was something that we would talk about, at recess and at lunch and things like that, because those were our heroes. Those were the ones that we could look up to in terms of projecting what we wanted to be as little kids. I always wanted to fly. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I used to read Superman comics and think, well, how cool would that be to fly? You know what I'm saying? And be able to lift cars and leap tall buildings and all of that kind of stuff, man. So I think a lot of young kids envisioned things that they could be by reading these comic books.
Yo, and let's remember, like what we were saying in advance before we started as well. What was the very first thing that was said on Big Pun's first on Capital Punishment? The very first words you heard, Spider-Man goes down, Catwoman goes down, Punisher taking out all of them. X-Men take out the punishment. X-Men, like, yo, it's so crazy how I didn't until like almost I didn't. I mean, maybe I did back in the day, but I almost forgot that you got two of of the most prominent rappers in New York, Ghostface and Big Punisher, and let's throw in Method Man, that are named after comic book characters. Punisher is named after Frank Castle. Ding. Thank you. Yeah. Method Man, Johnny Blaze. Who's that? Yeah. That's my man, Ghost Rider. Yeah. And then you got Iron Man. Ghostface Killer first album is called Iron Man. And not only is it called Iron Man, the very first thing, just like with Big Pun, where you hear Spider-Man go, the very first thing you hear on the Iron Man album is Tony Stark says he has this whole Tony Stark thing, and he always has this alter ego as Tony Stark. Yo, it's the Black Tony Starks. They even gave him a cameo in Iron Man 2, right? When he came out, with the fly Wonder Woman bracelet. You know what I mean? So this is dope. It's like full circle, but it feels almost overdue that they should be appearing at Comic-Con with an Unleashed thing. And I want to welcome Otaku, who came over from the IG chat. Shout out to IG chat. If you're an IG, that's kind of like a conduit, all right? We want y'all to come from IG over to the YouTube because we can't really hear you over here. So welcome our new friend Otaku into the chat. And it sounds like you had an ability to actually get that comic. I haven't had a chance to see it, read it, and check it out yet, but I definitely want to make sure we can check them out so we can comment on them. What's up? Oh, tell me what I want to hear, Ant.
No,
It's right there. It's on
right there. You got the go, put your hands on it, man. Go great. Oh, you won't even. You're not gonna take it out the pack.
No, he don't want it. He don't want to see. He don't want them to see the drip.
Oh yeah. That's
Ain't you scared to get stand up? You don't want everybody to see it.
First he was like, let's do it. I can show it. And now he's like,
it looks great where it's at. It looks great where it's at.
Okay, right. All right. Well, anyway, let's take a look at some of these images, yo. These shows look dope. All right, so here's what we got to look forward to. Nas is the calm. Okay, I like it. Dig it. This is his powers. Chrono phase travel. He bends and manipulates time via light-based portals, enabling him to traverse multiversal timelines. All right. Consciousness elevation. Oh, okay, they doing real life shit. Look at this. All right. He sees and understands multiple dimensions and thought, simultaneously giving him near prophetic perception. Okay, they want Nas to actually be his actual character. Y'all see what he's doing here? Y'all see what they're doing here, right?
Hey.
So he's
I'm not
like
even mad at it, though. I'm not mad at it.
Just more smart.
Fantasy meets reality.
Density control strengthens or lightens his physical form as needed, making him resistant or weightless at will. Nas is really literally putting his own self as a comic book character. He's not, he's super. I want to fly and be invisible. He's like, nah, I want consciousness. I want an elevated consciousness. Yeah, I mean, because we out here in Queensbridge. Yeah, I mean, this is dope, yo. I hope to see more of this. I would wait a little while to check the numbers on the purchases, but I hope that this leads to maybe Carl Jones or some sort of animated special that could come out of this comic book creation. Could you all see that? Could you all see a possibility, a realm where we get a Nas anime or Nas superhero comic book brought to life? Even if it's, I'm 100%. In fact, I would prefer that it's animated. Don't give me a live action, nothing. I want the full weight of weightlessness and the whole imaginative view of this. So y'all down with that, or does that sound a little silly?
I could see a studio picking that up ASAP. Like it makes sense. It makes it like when I see Meg Thee Stallion get her own anime series, exactly. And then I think about Wu-Tang and how far their reach is. Like, think about how famous Wu-Tang is on the Asian front. Like, just like, yo, I remember when they like it was such a big movement in the Asian countries that, like, when they would go travel over there, like the so many Asians were now rocking Timberland boots and bubble gooses and Scullies, and now they over there Wu-Tang forever. Like,
yeah.
Yo, they would get over there and they would meet these Asian kids and they would give them bar for bar what they were saying in the songs. And it was like, yo, this is how far y'all have reached. Y'all reached the international height. You know what I'm saying? And I could see a studio like Amazon, who has already, by the way, involved themselves in the Wu-Tang Saga series. Was that Hulu?
Yeah,
Matter of fact, was that Hulu? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Hulu. Yeah. So Hulu Hulu, I can see Hulu being like, oh yeah, we'll definitely pick up a property and go and are y'all ready to shoot? And yeah, man, I would love to see something like that, bro. Like that would be dope because it opens the door for so many other black creatives to do stuff like this.
No, you disagree, Ant?
No, I would love to see it, and I think Hulu would be the best, most logical place for it to be. Right? It's the Marvel comic is through Disney. That's kind of under the same umbrella. But Hulu's going away at the end of this year.
All right. Well, I mean, technicalities.
But it also brings up a valid point, I think, in that a lot of these projects, they write the things that would normally fit on Hulu that might not fit on Disney Plus, like the Shoguns, the Wu-Tang sagas, that kind of show. Where are they going to go? Are they going to still get made? Is Disney going to put that on Disney Plus? Like, is that what we're going to see? The Wu-Tang
is such a succubus. I'm sorry. I mean, we love you for Mandalorian and all of that, but like, I just feel like this was mismanaged. But that's a whole other subject. But this does give me it makes me think back to, remember that Def Jam video game where they was fighting each other and stuff like that.
Fight for New York.
Yeah, hip hop is merged with like the nerd community, so to speak, on multiple occasions. But I think that this is a different level. I would just like to see something a little further. What's up, man? What's up?
I'm old enough. I'm old enough to remember the rappers who had cartoons. Like, y'all remember the Kid and Play cartoon?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or you remember Hammer Man? When MC Hammer was a superhero?
I remember the Jordan Bird
when he put on the magic shoes, lefty and righty.
Okay, I remember the Kid and Play
cartoon. He would turn into a superhero and he would fight crime.
What was the other one?
You don't remember Hammer Man?
Hammer Man?
Yo,
nah, I didn't have that one. Was that on the box?
No,
I might have been outside. I might have been outside by then.
Oh my gosh, that would have been hilarious.
That was a Saturday morning. Don't do
that up. That is hilarious.
Yeah, y'all remember Andre 3000's cartoon?
No.
Class of 3000, I think it was called.
Oh yeah, that's right. For a quick second, I guess
he had a cartoon.
I didn't watch. Damn. Okay. Nah. All right.
No, I don't remember that.
And I did like T-Pain's Freaknik.
Man.
I know ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, anybody really claiming that, but I like the T-Pain Freaknik. This Hammer Man, I can't find him on the internet.
Oh, you gotta be there.
Oh, wow.
Hammer Man will be there.
Lucius
Hammer is a story of a long time ago. Come on, man.
Is this right?
This can't be Hammer Man. So funny.
Nah, never.
This is some random dude. I think somebody just...
I got you right here.
Say put Hammerman cartoon, Vince, and you'll find it.
I don't want to trigger no trademarks, no copyrights on the stream.
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah, all right. Well, we but all right. Well, yeah. Well, listen. The moral of the story is there's room in this.
Yeah. I told you.
I do remember it.
Like I was dying.
It was very Goop Troop, right? Yeah, like I forgot all about this, y'all. This really happened.
Wow.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow! I wasn't ready. Not the feet. Not the
magic shoes. The magic shoes, lefty and righty.
Lefty and righty. Wow. And it looks like the Proud Family.
Yeah.
What a Proud Family, right? I had a black superhero growing up. I remember every one of them, right? They stood out of everyone.
Wow.
Wow. Yo, big up to you, Ant, for bringing that. Like, I was completely oblivious to Hammerman. I mean, I remember this memory, but I never gave this any rate in India.
Before Blank Man, before
Blank Man, before Meteor Man,
before Meteor Man,
Method Man, or Metroid Man.
Before all of
Metroid Man. Was there a Metroid Man?
We had
Metroid Man.
Or what was it called? Meteor Man. Sorry.
Meteor Man. Yeah. Well, damn. Well, ultimately, the moral of the story is hip hop. Welcome to nerd culture. We've always been here, but now you can come on out of hiding and immerse yourself into the culture, because you're gonna be welcome. There's a lot of folks like us that grew up listening to Wu-Tang. I can't speak for everybody on here, but I was a hoop. I mean, I could sit here and recite the double discs. I went to the Wu-Tang. I didn't even go to summer school. You know what I mean? I just went and got the Wu-Tang double CD and got all the education I needed that year. You know what I mean? All right. And if you were Wu-Tang head, you would get that reference. But anyway, moving right along to the next subject. All right. So in addition to Wu-Tang, Method Man, Nas, all of these cats getting some clout and getting some burn out there, there's a lot of new things on the mix that I wanted to go over with y'all. The 2026 IMAX slate of films, which we hopefully will get a chance to discuss at length here in a few minutes. Just as a quick teaser, here are some of them. You see, we've got Super Mario Galaxy, Mortal Kombat, which I believe is going directly to HBO Max, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Mando and Grogu. Now, I'm not. Don't quote me on that. All right, I don't know that for a fact. I think it's going to be released in movie theaters, and it might be one of them simulcast Jones, but I would hope that it gets a movie theater release. And
they're not doing that. They only did simulcast. They only did simulcast because of the pandemic, but they're not doing simulcast on no.
Okay,
if it's coming out of theaters. Okay. Yeah, that was probably pandemic time, right?
Yeah.
It's probably right. Okay, so hopefully, I'm obviously an MK head, so I'm gonna be at whatever preview. If it's gonna be at the movies, I'm gonna be there. If it's gonna be on TV, I'm gonna be there midnight, whatever. So I'm here for this one. Mando and Grogu, I still have low expectations for this. This feels a little cash grabby for me, but we'll have to wait and see what happens with this. Whew, okay. This is fascinating. I'm frankly thinking that this won't. I'm going to go on the whim and say that this date will not occur. That this will get pushed back.
Why?
I'm almost certain of it.
Right.
Why?
Frankly, because of all of the developments that are going on with DC and how they're rolling out things slower than they were expected to. All right, like DC is there. Like, this dude is trying to intertwine everything. That's why Peacemaker's getting a sequel, because they're going to merge his story into somebody else's story. And I just get the sense that this will get pushed back the way all the other projects have been got pushed. I hope I'm wrong, but we'll just have to see, I guess.
You said Peacemaker getting a what? A sequel?
No, there's no season 3. So all of the storylines from Peacemaker will be. They're saying we're going to see the characters again, but we're just not going to see them in a Peacemaker season 3. Which says to me they're trying to take that world building exercise and move it into a different, into a different project. And doing that, I think, is just a little more complex. Sometimes it just fucks with the timelines. I mean, we've seen it happen with Marvel. So how many times does Marvel have to push back their dates? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Yeah, I could be wrong.
That's Marvel, and again, I think you're not taking into account that Marvel is still reeling from pandemic. And had all of that messed up their timelines and all of the stuff that they had already put up. So they're still trying to catch up to where they were. And so I don't think that's the same thing with DC. I think DC has a clear-cut program in place where they're like, this is what we want, this is what we're doing. This is and you know why I think they have a clear cut? Because they only have one voice. You don't have a million people in James Gunn here. Like, it's him and Peter Safran. They're running this shit. Like, so it's just them two. So it's like, all right, do you like it? Yeah, I like it. All right, it's a go. It's not a like, I'm not sure. And then you got, well, I like it. Well, I like it too. Well, I'm not sure. It's not like that over at DC.
They push back a tiny bit. It's Peter Safran and James Gunn are at the helm, but they're not the ones making all of the projects. Like, they weren't involved in Penguin. They're not going to be involved heavily in every single thing they put out. But they will be.
Penguin is in Matt Reeves' universe. That's in Matt Reeves' universe. Anything that I'm talking about is in terms of DC is the DCU. In terms of the DCU, there are only two heads. That is Peter Safran and James Gunn. So when it comes down to making decisions about DCU projects, those are the two people that you have to make that decision. Matt Reeves has his own structure, his own thing that he's got going on. They have all agreed that is okay. We can coexist. So we're not talking about the Penguin. We're talking about what James Gunn has already lined up and the dates that he's lined it up. He's got Supergirl next, and then he's got the Lanterns. Then he's already got three or four things already mapped out. And that's the same way that Marvel was set up. But Marvel, again, had to go through pandemic, postponements, restructuring with the whole debacle of Kang and everything like that. So that pushed them back again. So it's just a lot of catching up. But DC has a momentum right now, and they're riding that momentum. I don't think that if it says June 26th, that Supergirl thing is coming out June. It might come out earlier. Shit, if anything.
All right, well, a couple things real quick. We're gonna have to come back and circle back to one of these comments in here, because if they got Grant Gustin for Flash, that is a game changer. That is a game changer. Grant Gustin is so beloved by nobody has any problems with Grant Gustin.
I mean, watch him run anytime.
Oh, come on, give me bro. All right. all right.
I'm just saying, like, in general, like, I'm not trying to be weird or like a sexual. I'm just saying, like, compared to the last
It's a little late.
I just can't.
Yes, you are a little bit.
What is this drug?
Where them
Don't run like that. That's not how you run. Like, I don't know.
No, I'm with you, Yas. I'm glad. Please be your authentic self, man. That's real. But this is the thing. If Grant Gustin is coming as the Flash, that's gonna change things. But that's another subject. Let's get into that a little later. Let me just stick to what I was talking about with Ty. So here's my thing. They had a similar, not the same, because everything wasn't hinged on Kane. On Flash, but they had a bad character in their mix too. They had with Ezra on the Flash set. So they had to kind of go back to the drawing board with that. But the whole Jonathan Majors thing definitely threw a crux in it. But here's the difference, Ty, and this is with you. The Peter Safran, James Gunn DCU realm and the Elseworld version of my man. Why can't I remember my man's name? Who does Superman? Your boy. You just brought him up.
Zack Snyder.
No. James Gunn.
No. Batman. The Batman. Who did the Batman?
Oh, Matt Reeves.
Okay. The thing with Reeves is this shit can't last forever, bro. This shit can't last forever. They can't have Bold and the Brave about Batman and also have Batman with Pattinson over here with Zoe Kravitz. At some point in time, folks are gonna be confused. Like, who the fuck is who? Who the fuck is who? You're gonna have a Bold and the Brave movie released in the same year that
absolutely
Batman
wrong.
2? Are you serious?
When they release.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why I think you're absolutely wrong.
There's gonna be two different Batmans in the same DC universe on screen at the same time.
Yeah,
just like the two Jokers.
You're right, but Matt Reeves' universe is a basically a startup universe. It's taking Batman from his very bottom, like before he becomes the Caped Crusader and all of that. You're getting Batman 0.5. You're getting Batman before he has the Batmobile, before he has Lucius, before he has Robin, before there's even a thought of a Robin. You're getting all of these pre origin stories of everything, and I think that is why it can work, because if you have the Pattinson version, and then you have these other characters that he's building up, like one that you've been asking for, a Mr. Freeze joint. Like, if he takes these characters and he builds on these storylines, then the DCU has the option of either using the characters, or they have the option of building their own storylines around these characters that were not, I guess, plausible before. So, like, for instance, if Matt Reeves, what Matt Reeves did with the Penguin, Matt Reeves was able to make us, love the Penguin. Like, I mean, if you think about it, he made us look at the Penguin in a whole different way. I don't know what that was for, but
I don't know. After that last scene, I don't know if I love that nigga no more.
Nah, man, we love the Penguin. We loved everything about the Penguin. We loved the character. We loved the fact that old boy was playing the Penguin. He made us look at the Penguin in a whole different way. and this is a character that was a little laughable. I guess with the Danny DeVito version of it, it was a little laughable. Even though he bodied that performance, it was a little bit laughable. This version of the Penguin, the whole gangster, mob association, everything that storyline was much needed. And again, I think Matt Reeves only helps the DCU to grow by making these movies. So I think they can coexist. I think at some point, I will agree with you that maybe a merger will happen, but I don't think it will happen in the way that you think it will happen. So yeah, man. But I think
DC has been doing. Y'all can argue with me on this one, but I feel like DC has been doing a phenomenal job of low-key rebooting itself. With the signing of Peter Safran and James, and giving us new looks at characters that we're already accustomed to. I would take a little bit of an issue with Ty's description of the Batman as if it's doing something that it hadn't done before. Oh, we're getting a Batman before this and before that. Have you seen Batman Begins, which is literally called Batman Begins, where he didn't have a Batmobile or a Lucius? He met all these people. He didn't even know that he was Batman yet. He was still trying to figure that out. At least in the Batman, he was already the Batman. He starts off the movie as Batman. So we're running in circles. Every Batman trilogy, whatever, they always are introduced to something. And this one, the Christopher Nolan, we at least got to see where he learned martial arts. What's up?
All right. So to that point, right? So we know of Batman Begins, but what about the new viewers that don't know about Batman Begins? What about and this is what I'm saying. What Matt Reeves is doing is potentially making a universe of all the DCU characters that are for people who have never watched Batman, who have never been accounted. Maybe my son, maybe my daughter, who have never seen Batman, and now see this version of Batman and now understand that this is Batman. So what it looks like is this. It looks like James Gunn is doing the next phase of DC, which is like, I'm doing Supergirl. She's the next one up after Superman. I'm doing the Bold and not the Bold and the Beautiful, the
Brave and the Bold. Bold and the Brave.
Brave and the Bold, which is the son of Batman, which is, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the Lanterns and then and going on with that, going on with those. I think what he's doing is he's spotlighting the next generations and everything like that. And Matt Reeves is giving you reiterations of these superheroes for those who have not or not maybe part of the DC, know what's going on with DC and everything like that. So for the viewer who's never seen Batman Begins, doesn't know that there was this Matt Reeves universe helps those people to become acclimated to DC.
I just real quick want to highlight our faithful viewer Harmony for making me feel like this man's government name is Robert P. Batman. I was like,
Robert P. Batman.
Like, that's not his name. It's Pattinson.
That's I like it. What you talking about? Robert P. I vote for Robert P. Batman.
That's what's on his real ID. It says Robert P. Batman.
Yes, absolutely. For president. I nominate Robert P. Batman. For president. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, all right.
It's a name you can trust. It's a name you can trust.
Peter P. Spider-Man.
Robert P. Batman. Like Robert P. Batman. That's a name you can trust. You absolutely can trust that name.
Robert P. Batman.
Robert P. Batman.
I love it. I love it, Harmony.
No, we gotta keep it real, man. All right. So, well,
let me
say this part too. Let me add this to that. All right, so you're also we consider and have a back and forth about how Marvel did this as well, and how they managed to have a Spider-Man over in the Sonyverse and still had a version of a Spider-Man even though they didn't necessarily cross over until the No Way Home movie. But in this universe, we just got in the Flash movie. We were introduced to a Supergirl who we'll never see again.
Mhm.
Evidently, she's erased from the timeline.
Maybe.
Okay, makes sense because the Flash was multiple timelines. But now we're being introduced to potentially a younger Batman. I don't know if it's Damian. I don't know who the Brave and the Bold is supposed to be about.
Damien.
But that's going to happen in the same. It's Damian.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's Damian, then now we have Bold and the Brave along with these. Okay, you know what?
Which is an older version of Batman, which is an older iteration of Batman. Yes. So you're literally going into the next stages of all of these. Like I said, Superman, you have Supergirl, you have Damian Wayne. He's the next iteration of Batman. Basically you get an older version of Batman. Same thing goes on. Like I said, the lanterns, you get whatever you're getting in the lanterns, so on and so forth. So I think they both can coexist. Like they definitely can coexist.
Yo, shout out to Harmony. Who raised you, man? Like you need help. Seek help immediately. Like, that's where you went. Fuck her existence. Does she still have to pay Sally Mae? All right, hilarious. Yes, I heard about this. This whole thing, and the whole Warner Brothers being sold and DC not having a home. I think it's a little premature right now. So I mean, unless you have any inside information, and I don't know enough. The articles I read basically say we don't know enough about the future to determine how much this is going to impact the industry yet. So I don't really want to even speculate on it. Ant, did you have anything on it?
I just go by what I've seen happen in the industry before, right? When Fox was getting sold and those rumors were happening around Fox, is very similar to what we're seeing right now. Another thing is that if outlets were putting out false information or information that would hurt a company, like Warner Brothers, they would immediately tell them, nah, stop that. We're a publicly traded company. Don't be putting rumors out there that we're getting sold. I haven't seen that happen. Right. Maybe it did happen, but I haven't seen it. What I do see is that the rumors are persisting and we're reading more and more about people getting interested in purchasing Netflix. We got the Ellison family, Paramount. They want to buy Netflix, buy Warner Brothers. Netflix want to buy Warner Brothers. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if there are other companies like Amazon that's interested, because Amazon's been working a lot with Warner Brothers over the last few years. They've been making those animated Batman movies for whatever reason. They've been doing a lot. They've picked up a lot of their properties. There's a lot of people I think that would be interested in buying Warner Brothers. And from what I've seen of their current leadership, that's not off the table, right? They're very cost conscious company. This is the same company that shelved Batgirl, the Batgirl film, for tax purposes. So they're very fiscally minded. And if this is something that's going to bring profit to the shareholders or make sense to bring more money into the company, he's going to do it. And there's a rumor, I was just getting ready to put it on the movie blog. There's a rumor going around right now that David Zaslav could potentially earn $500 million from the sale of Warner Brothers. So that's a little bit of motivation, maybe. A million reasons of motivation.
Right.
Well, all right. So, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I still think it's a little, what does that really mean? I mean, because Warner Brothers owns HBO Max too, if I'm not mistaken, right? So,
yeah.
So, I mean, this could mean a whole lot, but I just think that the announcement itself is all we have as to what impact it has on everything. We don't know yet, but I do know that there is a comment that I have to address, and that is my man Antoine say, if Fish Lady now what we ain't gonna do, okay, Mr. Antoine Films, is throw any kind of shade on Mrs. Jada, aka Fish Mooney Pinkett. We will not accept any foul words about our Queen Fish Mooney, who made the Penguin what he is. Okay, the Penguin was an underboss for Fish Mooney. Okay, so don't come in here throwing all that shade, talking about if they throw the Fish Lady. No, ain't no Fish Lady. No, say her name, Fish Mooney. And we don't really know if she gone yet, because the way that she had kind of like a Mace Windu type of exit. If you remember, don't give me that look. She had like it was. We don't have a body.
She got shot
out the window.
Like, nah, that was the first time. I think like the first time. I think that was the first time. Then she came back. I think he shot her on the dock. I think he shot her on the dock. If I remember correctly.
Yeah. You're right. Oh yeah, my
yeah,
bad.
like
You're right.
I remember the first season she fell out the window, and then we got her the next. It's like she's alive, and then they killed her. Then he was like, "Oh, we're gonna make sure you dead this time." Yeah, Fish is gone.
Right.
I love me some Fish now. But yeah.
Oh, Fish Mooney, bro. Come on, man. Yo, one of the most underreported on villains in the Gotham universe.
Oh, man.
Fish Mooney, Jada motherfucking Pinkett. Couldn't nobody fuck with her. She was so raw. She was so raw. She faked her death. Come on, man. Yo, we will not have any Fish Mooney slander in the new Blerd Order chat this morning. That's all I'm saying. I rest my motherfucking case in this bitch. Give me that gong. There you go. If I'm a villain, I'm gonna go out.
Harmony.
What's the end? What's the end in Harmony? That's what I need to know.
It's the N word. It's like it's a Harmony nigga villain. Let me stop. Let me not do that. Let me stop. That ain't what I meant. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. All right. Let me run through these real quick, man, and then we got to talk about Gen V and we also had there's another thing I gotta talk to y'all about. I'm gonna scoot through these last few real quick, guys. This ain't gonna take as long as the other ones. No opinions on these. So Supergirl, we talked about and how that's confusing with DC. We'll see how that turns out. I'm sure Ty's kids will be happy about it.
Another Minions,
bro. They
look, they make money. Yeah,
I thought they already had a Minions 3. I already feel. Oh no,
what they do is they type. It's like Minions, Despicable Me. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. It's crazy.
So it's like the Minions are the new Fast and Furious of it's like there's.
I mean,
don't ever go against the family.
Yeah,
I don't speak Minion that well. I gotta get back on Rosetta Stone. Resident Evil.
Yes.
Man,
it's too hard for me to get excited for Resident Evil.
Yeah,
but even with the director.
What do you mean? No.
Who's the director?
Did you see Weapons?
No.
I will be. I'll be watching it this weekend.
I did.
It just came out on HBO.
You didn't like Weapons?
I didn't see it yet.
Did you see Barbarian?
Yes.
No.
Did you like Barbarian?
Listen, you can tell me all of these little idiosyncrasies. That's nice.
Well, that's the writer of the new Resident Evil movie. Like, they saw what he did with Barbarian. They saw what he did with Weapons, and they were like, "Yo, we need him to come fix the Resident Evil franchise. This ain't Alice. This ain't Leon. Okay. He's coming up with something original." And a lot of people love Weapons. Weapons is probably going to be an Academy Award conversation. That's where he's at. So I'm excited for Resident Evil.
Well, I wish I shared your enthusiasm, but you're giving me hope. All right. But thus far, unfortunately, the track record of Resident Evil, even with as much as Mia Jovovich tried to do for the franchise, it just has not been consistent enough to say, yes, I'm looking forward to it. It's more like, all right, we'll see what happens. So,
hey, can because you didn't see Weapons, but you did. Have you noticed something lately with the Marvel characters all playing in the same movies together? You noticed that? There's at least 4 or 5 Marvel characters in Weapons, and then I saw just recently they got another movie with Hemsworth and Ruffalo, and I'm like, y'all can't do movies without each other no more. Like it's starting to feel like that.
This is how they keep their worth, right? This is how they maintain their worth. Because one thing that'd be hard is when they step away from the Marvel movies and then the movies don't do as well. But if you take a couple of those actors from the Marvel movies and put them together, you got a better chance. It doesn't always work. They've been trying this for a long time. Y'all saw the last Men in Black?
Yeah. I actually didn't hate
Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson.
Basically,
right?
Asgardian.
Thor and Valkyrie right there in the lead. But this is how they keep their worth. I love it. I think they should do that more often. I think they should start playing characters similar to their MCU characters. Right? Just like Chris Evans play a soldier. I hate Nazis.
You want Mark Ruffalo in task to bulk up and get green and get real angry?
Man, just be a scientist. Be like, you know what? I don't think we should be mixing those together, Tony. I mean, David.
He wants Hopper and all the time.
Well, it's interesting. It's interesting that you bring that up, Ty, because there are a lot of folks that are seen in the same projects, and I think that that's kind of cool. But there's also people that are not going to be seen in some of the upcoming projects that they were prominently members of, such as Jeremy Renner, who recently was. You like that? That was a good one. That was a 10 out of a 10. That was a 10.
Yeah.
That was 10, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But with Jeremy Renner, right? Now, I'm a little nervous about playing the audio because I think it might be copywritten. All right. I don't know if they'll let me do it in segments or not.
Well, what's he talking about?
I'm nervous to play it, but I'll try to paraphrase.
I'll try
to paraphrase what he says. Essentially, Charlemagne asks him if it's true that he's not going to be joining the Hawkeye cast for the upcoming production because they offered him half the money. And he said, yes, essentially. He also asked him, are you going to be in, Doomsday or Secret Wars? And he was like, no. He's like, no, I'm not going to be in any of that. And he was like, well, is that because of your injury? Is that because he's like, nah, it had nothing to do with the injury. He's like, they just offered me half to do the same thing in the second season. Now, when you hear it like said like that, you know what I'm saying? If I may, if y'all don't mind, when you hear it spoken on in the manner that I believe he did, which is kind of like a nah, man, they took this from me type of thing, then you automatically can side with him and say, well, that's unfair. Why should they offer you half the money for the same role? That doesn't make sense. However, this is all speculation that I'm about to say. I'm not saying this based on research or journalism or media or anything. I just have an inkling that the Hawkeye project was always meant to pass the torch to Kate Kate Bishop.
Kate Bush. Okay. All right.
Sorry, after watching Gen Z, that was funny as hell. I'm sorry.
All right, my bad. Kate Bishop, right? I mean, that's basically what this is. Hawkeye isn't a story. It feels like about Clint. It feels like a story about Kate. Am I wrong? And the purpose of having this story is to pass that baton to Kate Bishop so that she can be one of the leaders of this upcoming one of the Avengers movies. I just did not see Hawkeye is in the same boat as Black Widow, where it's like you're not really needed to be in these movies. It's great to have you, but you're not a vital member of the staff at this point. As a matter of fact, we've already replaced you. We just want you to be here to help train your replacement. So in my head, when I'm hearing him say, yeah, they offered me half the money, I'm also thinking he was in half the episodes, had half the lines, half the responsibilities. And if that is indeed the case, is it unfair for them to offer him half of the income when his contribution would probably be much more insignificant this time around? I pose that question to y'all. Am I making any sense here? Do y'all think that it's a possibility that maybe he's being asked to do less, therefore he's getting paid less?
No.
I
think he's going to do just as much as he's done before. They tell you whatever they need to tell you to get you to sign the contract, and then they be like, all right, now do a backflip. Right? Look what happened to Tom Holland. Didn't he just crack his head open on the fourth movie? Like, these movies are dangerous. And as far as him passing the baton, he also adds legitimacy, right? He's also that connective tissue between the first saga when Marvel was in its peak and what they're going through now. Whenever these OG Avengers pop up, things go better, right? They had Chris Evans pop up in Deadpool and Wolverine. And I don't know about you, when he first popped up, I thought he was going to say Avengers Assemble, right? I really thought he was playing Captain America, and he said flame on. And, I was still happy.
The movie theater went crazy. The movie theater went crazy.
The theater went crazy on sight of him. There's something about those OG Avengers that I think Disney, Marvel, the whole company is starting to acknowledge and accept that you can't just really make another one. Right, you can't just do it over and have the same connection with your audience that you built up with that first group. So I think a lot of these characters have to stay, and when they do come, their value went up. Yesterday's prices are not today's prices. It actually should be more. He should be charging them more.
Okay, counter argument.
Go ahead.
Was Chris Evans in the latest Captain America movie?
How well did that movie do?
I mean, for one of the first black-led movies, I think it did fairly well. But it did beat the first numbers. It did beat the first Captain America numbers.
And like also, people have a connection with the character of Steve Rogers. I didn't care about Captain America until the movies came out. Like he wasn't even a character that 100%. Was on my radar. But once the movies came out, I really started to like Steve Rogers. I started to learn more about Steve Rogers. There was a lot about him that I connected with. And I appreciated the way that they introduced Anthony Mackie's Falcon in those films, because you know, you could see that mantle passing a little bit more organically.
But it can't last forever, right? Iron Man is no longer
Hugh Jackman. Right, like you can't. Don't tell me that, man. Don't tell me people can't. We just saw Michael Keaton as Batman like not too long ago. Yes, you can. Right? We just saw Patrick Stewart as Professor X. Yes, you can.
Do you think that Hugh Jackman got the same contract for his appearances in Deadpool that he got for X-Men 1?
I think Wolverine he got more money. I think he got way more.
He got more?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For what he did in Deadpool and Wolverine is probably his highest salary of his career.
Somebody fact check
for the lowest acting that he had to do. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you know, it wasn't like he was the main character. Prominent. Well, he was like he was the prominent main character of the whole thing. He was, you know what I'm saying? Like, technically speaking, he was a supporting role. Like, he was the main character, but he was a supporting role. Like, he had somebody else with him. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's, I mean, no matter what, because of the stature that he got to get him to even sign on to that, they had to throw money behind that just to get him. Like, if you think about all the controversy that went behind that, like, is Wolverine going to play Wolverine? Like, we were all literally on our toes waiting to see if it was going to be Hugh Jackman or they were going to replace him with someone else.
Good point.
There is a key component that we're all missing here. And that key component is that out of all of the Avengers, Hawkeye is the only one without a standalone movie. I mean, you have the Hulk, who there's speculation that he's about to get his own standalone movie, but I don't know if that's true or not. We'll see if that comes. But in terms of his meaning to the team and to Marvel, everybody else had their standalone, and also anybody who's no longer with the Avengers also had a send-off. He got neither, because they don't recognize Hawkeye as a main character. He's always like just an assist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's an assistant hero. You know what I'm saying? In essence. So what he's asking for, because I noticed the comparisons of the Hugh Jackmans and the Chris Evans, all of which had their own standalone movies, some multiple movies, by the way. And Jeremy Renner is valuing himself more than they value him. You know what I'm saying? And that's you. I mean, it's great. You should always value yourself higher than everyone else. But in terms of what you're asking for and what you're worth, that's where the deference is. That's where it's like, no, yeah, I know you think you're worth that, but we kind of see you as this. And now Jeremy was like, all right, well, I'm not going to do it. And they're like, okay. Like we've already really moved on from you. All this conversation was just out of courtesy for what you've been able to give us over the years. Man. But let's be honest, Hawkeye, you haven't had your own standalone movie. The most notoriety you get at this point is from the What If series. Like that's crazy, but it's true. It's honestly true that like the most I've appreciated Hawkeye has been in the What If series, because you really see like the different versions of Hawkeye and what potentially that all of those different arrows could do. So you're like, oh shit, this dude's got this arrow. You know what I'm saying? And that's but yeah, in terms of just like a box office, could Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye be a box office smash? Probably not. Okay. Probably not. So
I don't know. Let me tell you where. Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, and yes, I saw your hand up too. But if they focused on the Ronin period, I think this shit could go completely ham. If they focus on the Ronin period during the blip where he was out there killing motherfuckers, they showed it briefly in Endgame. If they focused on that part of the timeline, then I think that it goes ham because he's literally a samurai.
Dude,
Yeah, hell
we
yeah.
saw it. We saw it in the Hawkeye series. They focused on the Ronin in the Hawkeye series, and it wasn't.
They didn't. They focused on the character, but they didn't focus as much on it wasn't a John Wick storyline. What I'm talking about, it's like a John Wick type of story where for 2 hours you see slicing, dicing, and where's Rachel? I won't say Rachel, but Black Widow. I feel like there's something there.
Do you?
I'm a pitch something. First off, Jeremy Renner is the only one besides Robert Downey that was ever nominated for an Academy Award on the cast. So he does deserve, I think, more than the average member of the
Mayor
cast.
of Kingstown. Mayor of Kingstown.
Right? No, before that, he got it for Hurt Locker. And I think the town. Yeah. So yeah, I remember him from The Town. That's when I was like, oh, who the fuck is this? Like it was like, yo, we got to do some bad shit and we can't tell nobody whose car we take.
He's one of the best actors they got.
Like he was like but as far as him doing a movie, I understand the challenge with him doing it by himself. I say just do that shit like Captain America 3. I was the one who always argued that Hawkeye should have been a part of the Thunderbolts. He should have been in that movie. Like he would have been a perfect Thunderbolt. And would help have bridged the team together with the previous Avengers.
Way better than the Captain America dude.
But since we didn't get that, I still think that Marvel has an opportunity to introduce him in an ensemble-like film, even if it's under his name. Like Captain America 3 was like an Avengers movie in disguise. Give him Avengers West Coast. Bring out White Vision. Bring back War Machine because they benched his ass for like the past whatever years.
Good idea.
And do it like that. You could absolutely bring in a lot of money with a Hawkeye movie if they write it properly.
And I also want to. Oh, go ahead. Yes.
I was gonna say, you guys also have to remember too the type of character that Hawkeye was written at. You see what I'm saying? Like he's not supposed to be a like up in front character like Iron Man, like Captain America, like Thor. Do you see what I'm saying? Like he wasn't made for that. He was like I'm not trying to throw shade on Scarlett Johansson or anything like that, but like he was like a Black Widow. You see what I'm saying? Like only if they needed a tactical type person, you see what I'm saying, with certain skills, that's why they used them. Do you see what I mean? Like, and it wasn't like to throw shade. It was just because of like what they could do. They didn't have superpowers. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like they were technically on the team because of like their skills. You see what I'm saying? So I think the reason why Jeremy Renner in general decided that he wasn't going to come on because of the fee is exactly why, like what you're saying, like he's into like you have to think about it right now. He's into more serious kind of roles. You see what I'm saying? Like Mayor of Kingstown, that show has been hitting every season and he gets more and more grittier every single season with that show. So you want him to dial that down, go back to being Hawkeye, I'm just like a cool dad, you know what I'm saying, that like, can shoot an arrow across, you know what I'm saying, like hundreds of miles of meters and kill people, and I have trick arrows like that's what you guys have to think of, like mindset wise. As an actor, he is done with this era. He's not trying to continue something that he's already passed the mantle on. He's like, hey, I passed it to Haley. You guys didn't give me what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like we had plenty of opportunity to have movies, but we had one show. It was towards the end to pass the mantle. That's all it was. Do you see what I'm saying? So like he understands that this character, this is where he sits at with the Marvel Cinematic, with the growing, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the side characters. It's not, they killed off Black Widow. How do we get, like, what are we supposed to do with her best friend? Do you see what I'm saying? So this is why, with everything that happened with like the fall of just what happened with Kang and everything, they had to pivot. And unfortunately, Jeremy Renner was on that, probably like, well, he's not our strongest, you know what I'm saying? But Kate can be something new. Do you see what I'm saying? Like she can bring hope, and you know what I'm saying? She could be a different kind of Avenger that we need right now. You see what I'm saying? So that's probably why they passed the mantle, like, because one, he's not into playing this role anymore. And two, you see what I'm saying? Like they can afford him. He's, like you said, he's an Academy Award winner. You think he wants to keep playing these like little roles that he's not making money at when he can be getting more awards, playing these more serious roles that he wants to play?
Yes, I do. I do think that he wants it, and I think that the only reason why he did not take this role is because he was paid. They offered him less. I wish I could play the audio without fear of it canceling the show.
Yeah.
But essentially, what he basically was like, look, yeah, they offered me less, so I was like, no. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, well, you know, I'm kind of done with that. He's just like, no, I did the same thing, and then they wanted to give me the same project and pay me half as much. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And if they want to take me out of all of the other projects, then hey, I'm just fine. You know, I also think that some of the consideration may have had to do with his ability to recover from the accent that he had. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, for a small period of time, we didn't know whether or not he was even going to come back.
That's true.
And that's another thing that we don't account for is the fact that you have to realize what Hawkeye's character is. It's a lot of movement. It's a lot of stunts.
Yeah.
And maybe Marvel is also like, look, that's a risk we're taking. That's a liability we're taking. We already know this man was just in a very horrific accident. You know, we can't put him in some of the situations that we put him in before. But yeah, to your point, Yaz, like even with Black Widow, they gave her a send-off. And they tried to pull the same thing with her. But she had lawyers ready. Like, hold up, nah, y'all agree with this. Give me my money. And they was like, yeah, we'll give you your money, but you'll never do any more movies with us. She was like, give me my money. I don't care nothing about no more movies. Like, just give me my money.
That's true,
so
right.
So I get where his stance is. Like you know, like you're able to pay Robert Downey Jr. the amount of money that you were able to pay him to bring him back.
Appearance.
To bring him back. You pay him. Like if we know the money that you gave him to do spots on, you know, and make little videos for other properties.
Yeah.
So why can't you pay me? Again, you've already addressed the fact that he's probably the only one that has been nominated for an Academy or Emmy nomination or whatever the case may be on the panel. So in terms of acting prowess and being a A-lister, he is that. He's an A-lister, so he deserves to ask for the money that he does. And just like Marvel is allowed to be like, yo, we're not gonna pay you that. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So he walked away. I mean, I get it, bro. I get it. Like it is what it is, though.
Yeah, but I mean, such good points on this panel that were brought up that I hadn't even considered before. Yes, Ant brought up the fact that this is like one of Marvel's only Academy Award winning, like one of the few. You know what I'm saying? So that is a big deal as well. And let's keep it real. Like, yo, one thing we never complain about is whether or not Clint Barton, aka Jeremy Renner, was acting his ass off. Like even as the role of Hawkeye, we was like, yo, he bored as fuck, but Jeremy Renner played the hell out that role. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm sad.
We can't argue that the mantle was passed though. You see what I'm saying? Like he officially passed the mantle to Kate, and then he said, if I'm around if you need me. It wasn't like he was like, all right, I'll never do this. This is probably why they're tethering that. Do you see what I'm saying? It wasn't like the send off with Scarlet. It was permanent. There was no going back for that. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm getting. And then the same thing with Cap. Cap went into a different universe, so it's not like we can be like, hey Cap, can you you see what I'm saying? Like, he went into a whole different universe. This is why we have the Captain America that we have. You see what I'm saying? But he still passed the mantle. We still got to see that.
And they still brought Chris Evans back, though. They still brought Chris Evans back in some other capacity. Like,
well, when we say they, all right, you mean Ryan Reynolds?
Hold on. Two things. One, he came back at the end of Endgame. He was older, and two,
he was old.
They brought him back as Human Torch. Like the actor is still around.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. They brought him back, but he was older. He was in a different. That's what I'm saying. Like he went back in time. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, they could do whatever they want. They could comic book their way out of that. They could make him young again. He could drink another serum, whatever they want. Valhalla, Thor, fix him.
And I'm positive Chris Evans didn't get the same amount of money he got to do Captain America 1 to do that cameo in Deadpool. So my question again, and we won't get it answered because we don't know. But I would want to ask the person that told Jeremy Renner, this is what you are going to get paid. I would say, what's the workload? Are you asking him to do the exact same amount of lines, the same? Because in these worlds, you don't always get paid.
Well, he also said it in that interview. He said they asked him to do the same amount of work for half the money.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I could play it, but I think what he's basically saying, they asked me to do the another series
No,
different amount
like
of
he
money.
got to get back into Hawkeye shape, which is work, right?
Yeah.
Like
That-
that's the
that
other
is
thing they pay
understandable.
for, right? Like Robert Downey Jr.'s got to hit the gym.
Yep.
Like when you take on these superhero roles, that's like a 6 months to a year of prep of your
I would
life,
argue-
of your
I would
diet.
argue that I argue that we don't know that. I argue that we already have another Hawkeye and that he's basically Yoda, all right, and doesn't necessarily have to jump off any buildings or be in shape. They can literally give it to Fat Thor.
He talked
You know what
about
I'm
that.
saying? If he's going to be, if he's gonna be the guy in the chair for Kate Bishop, then there's no reason for him to have to be in
That Thor
such
came
shape.
from COVID. It was a you know that's why they did that, because we were all living that life. That's why they did that. It wasn't like a planned
All
thing.
right. Well,
and,
listen,
and,
guys.
and the difference between a Fat Thor and a Clint Barton is like you're a god, you have superpowers regardless of your weight. Clint Barton literally needs to be in shape to do what Hawkeye does. Like you can't be
He does parkour for a living.
He's not Mr. Sakamoto. Like it's not Sakamoto days. You know, it's not Sakamoto days. He can't move around no matter what his weight is. Yeah. Like,
I don't know what it is you're saying, but you can hear my voice. I can't get skinny. I don't know
Like dude's
why.
doing parkour. He needs
Yo,
to be in like
hold
great
up.
fucking shape. Those ankles
Yo.
gotta work.
Before I forget, because we got to move to another subject, we're gonna talk a little bit of Derry, then I gotta go. I gotta get to Tampa. But Ty, if you don't at some point in time cosplay as Sakamoto days, my nigga, I will hate you. Like my nigga, you have to be Sakamoto. Like I only say this because of your hair. You're the only one out of us that's got hair and a mustache that you can put in a bun the way that Sakamoto does. You can trim your mustache. You can talk with your mustache. Like, I can see you playing Sakamoto.
Do that one more
days,
time.
my
Can we
nigga.
get a close up? Do that one more time.
Yo, yeah, come on, yeah. You cannot tell me this. Look, Ty could be Sakamoto. Now he's not. You know, obviously an assassin or no shit like that. But
You know what he be doing?
You just didn't make my list. That's all. That's all that is. You didn't make
Come
my list.
all right, so it sounds like if everybody's not familiar with Sakamoto days, man, listen, Ty put me on. I'm a little behind. I'm caught. I'm like an episode behind. Oh, let me let Ant go.
Oh my gosh, you probably
but yeah, yo, this show is like I'm so glad you put me on to this shit because it's funny as hell, and the concept is just one that is just worth.
It's crazy.
It's such good. It's such a as far as anime goes, I love the concept. The guy who was a superhero, who was a super assassin, but he falls in love. And he goes off to have a family, and like a lot of us men do, we get comfortable, we eat, we stop caring about our looks, we let ourselves go. But he's still a notorious, infamous assassin. Now look, guys, look at Sakamoto, the guy in the apron, and look at Ty. You give Ty some circle glasses, cut his beard a little bit. Dye his hair white, put it back in the bun.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta go. You gotta be Sakamoto. In fact, Halloween is in what,
and listen, if you're gonna tell the Sakamoto story, tell it right, man. He didn't let himself go. He's able to change his weight. So he can go from big to skinny. But what he did was he got real big so that he could hide in plain sight, so nobody would know it was him, because he was such a renowned assassin. Everybody knew him. So once there was a listing that his name came up and all the assassins need to kill him. So throughout the show, you have different assassins coming to kill Mr. Sakamoto. And instead of killing him, he recruits the assassins he recruits all the assassins that come to kill him. So now, he's formed a team of all the people that tried to kill him. And now it's just funny because every time somebody comes to kill him, he does something and they're like, thank you. And then he's like, he'll be like, all right, come eat with the family. And they're like, why are you being so nice to me?
Yeah.
And look, they'll be like, I owe you my life.
It's so good. Oh my
god.
The funny part is there's all this killing going around, right?
Yes.
But Sakamoto, he gets out the assassin life and he's like, I don't want to kill anymore. You know what I'm saying? But like all these dudes are constantly trying to kill him, and then but he's so good, he prevents them from killing him, and then by the time he's done with them, he be like, "What are you doing later today?" You know what I'm saying? He just spent like a whole day just trying to chop you up and your family's like, "Come by and have some meat buns and shit." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit. You're like, "Yeah, what the fuck?" Like he's just trying to kill you and your family. So but anyway, moral of the story is Sakamoto days is Ty. Ty, I'm gonna start calling him Ty Sakamoto. Is what coming up next. Hold on, I'm getting a call from this. This must be important. What's up, Kate? What's up, babe?
It's 120
What's 120?
for corn.
Okay, go ahead, pay for it.
I have to pay now.
Okay, pay for it.
No, Dad.
You-
Can you send it to me, please?
I got it. I'll just pay for it. I'll reimburse you immediately. Just don't wait, because. All right. I didn't know. I didn't know it was gonna be a money. I wouldn't have answered the call. So
being a dad is a 24-hour job, man. It's 24 hours.
Yeah. Bank
every
account
day,
don't close. Yeah.
That's
All right. So a couple real quick rapid fire topics, man, on the way out, because I got to get up out of here. But I do got a little bit of time because she's dropping off my dog. Welcome to Derry did finally come to. Well, excuse me, it didn't come. It's coming out tomorrow. I, for some reason, I cannot nail down. I thought that it came out on the 22nd. I had our thing set to go live on the 22nd, and then Kira called me. She's like, "Oh, it ain't come out." I was like, "I thought it came out on the 22nd," so I had to kill that. So it's gonna come out tomorrow. Our pre-recorded session that we had immediately after watching the first episode of it, and now Ty has seen it. It's too early, right? And we can't the embargo.
It's too early to talk about what happens in the episode.
Okay, so we're not going to talk about it right now. Go ahead, Ant.
Yeah, in the interviews, I was listening to them. I'm like, damn, these dudes spoil everything. They talk about everything. But on that topic, to kind of bridge what you was just talking about, I got another suggestion for Ty. Ty could be Pennywise for Halloween.
Whoa!
And I think that would be so on the money. Just the hair pointed out, do the triangle with a little bit of gel and walk around with a balloon and terrify the hell out of little children.
I don't know how I would do my hair. My hair is long as shit. So trying to like pin that thing up, like that guy, I don't know how that would work. But yeah, I mean these are all great suggestions that cost a good penny.
Pennywise?
Yeah, Pennywise. All of these costumes and all this preparation is yeah. I've done some preparation.
Actually, I don't even know if it'll be that expensive. We talking just some white paint.
No,
some white paint.
You got about
orange
costume. Buy the costume. Get the orange side. Yeah, all of that. Pennywise. You know. Yeah. Send me the hack.
I saw a skit where basically Pennywise was frolicking through the streets of New York and nobody cared. They were just like, excuse me, I'm trying to get on the train, please. So yeah, I'm down for that. Well, I guess we can't talk about it yet. The embargo isn't lifted, but if you do happen to check out Welcome to Derry tomorrow, as soon as you get done, head over to the YouTube channel and check out our video that we made immediately after watching that episode, and you can get our feelings on it.
There is one thing we can talk about in terms of that, because Yas made a comment earlier in terms of Pennywise being just like the Welcome to Derry, just being about Pennywise, a clown that is haunting kids, or not haunting kids, but killing kids. And I've found that there's more storyline to.
We get a backstory.
The Stephen King. Like I've got a friend. We have a friend named Minnie that read all of the books and is like hella into Stephen King, and he let me know that all that it ties into a lot of the Stephen King stories, like The Shining. The Shining is also part of of look, man. I'm
just one of my favorite movies. Like, how does The Shining tie into it?
You'll see.
So apparently it is a space creature. That's a space. That's number one. It's a space.
He's a time traveler. This motherfucker be no.
It's a space spider or of some type of entity like that. So it's not necessarily a clown. The clown is one of the many visuals that it can take form in, but it is more of a what is it? An entity as opposed to a thing.
Did you say it was a spider?
It's the it clown is a space spider. Like
Okay,
it's like it has a name, and I don't have the name right off the top, but it is an entity from space. But
no, go ahead. I was gonna say, if you're triggered by clowns or spiders, I don't know if this show is going to be for you. It sounds fucking scary already.
Well, I don't know that that's gonna be. It's gonna even like go. Like I'm just saying this from based off of the information that's out there in terms of the Stephen King novels and how they align. So I'm not saying that Welcome to Derry will show anything about a space spider or even go into the backstory. I don't know.
Okay.
But I am saying that it is an entity that takes form in different ways. So yeah, it can you can see it as Pennywise, but you can also see it in other various ways. And I think Welcome to Derry will kind of show you the different ways that may take place.
Yeah, well, I'll just say this. All right, I'm not an It fan. I didn't come into this as somebody who's like, oh yeah, I love It. I haven't seen not one It. In fact, the closest I got to watching It was I started to watch the reboot, and in the first 5 minutes, I was like, oh no. I was like, I'm not. It's click. What else is on? By the way, we also got to talk about the fact that MTV is being shut down forever. We'll talk about that next week, which is like our childhood going. It's like learning that Disney was closed. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was already closed, honestly.
Like MTV is now going like no more real challenge, TRL. All that shit is a thing.
They messed me up when they stopped playing music. I was like,
when MTV became a reality show,
it's music television with no music. Where's the music?
Yeah,
like, what's going on?
What's up, Yazzie? You were saying something?
Okay, so time out. Can we just bring this back really quickly? Okay. So bad time. You're telling me that this entity is like a Bogart from Harry Potter, that the motherfucker can turn into different things?
I'm saying that yes, that it.
Oh hell no!
It can do different things, and the more things that like I'm not going into what those things are because again, it can be very vast. It can be very vast, but what I do know is that the Stephen King novels are tied together in some way, and I wish I had Minnie here because he could really explain the backstory because he started telling me about it. Oh look, or maybe even Ant can explain it.
I don't know everything, but I do know that I was able to see. I watched the first 5 episodes of the show.
Okay.
It's really a great show.
Oh really, Ant? You watched the first 5 episodes? really, Ant? Ant's bragging. Like I was where was I, Ant? Where was I when you were watching these first 5 episodes, Ant? All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
But yeah, one thing was that once I started watching it, I started seeing things that I was like, wait, is that what is that? Is that what I think that is? And then I started to just Google a little bit, and I discovered that all of the Stephen King's books are one universe. This is like a whole MCU thing that's happening. So the Dark Tower is connected to The Shining. It's connected to Shawshank Redemption. It's connected to Derry. It's all one messed up stuff that's happening. And the Man in Black is supposed to be like their Thanos. And I started to learn that yes, there is a connection between Derry and the other Stephen King novels. And yes, there are going to be things that if you're like a book reader or if you're just a fan of those other films or the TV shows that came out, you're going to see stuff sprinkled in that's specifically for you.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Well, hold that enthusiasm. Until you get through
Wait a
the
minute,
first
hold the
episode.
enthusiasm. Oh man, this
That
sounds
first
like a
episode.
ride. I'm
Yo,
happy.
The first episode is
listen, this shit is not for the faint of heart. Let me just put it
Nah.
like that. Like,
Okay,
yo, I
so
went
you're
into it
saying-
innocent and I left a completely tattered, like a war. Like I left like a soldier of war. Like I can't, like with like, oh my god, like I can't get back to
You're
reality. Like
traumatized.
yo, listen, all right,
It
One
traumatized
episode.
me. Yes.
and Ty's been asking for this type of shit. Yo.
Listen. I you know me. I'm all for some villainy. I'm all for some
I'm out, dude.
some wild stuff. I'm telling you, I'm all for
And
some
you guys
wild
want
stuff.
me to watch it?
Hey,
the fuck?
man.
Hey.
It's
Hey.
Ty, and you want me to fucking watch it, though. The
Listen,
person who gets
listen.
scared of everything. You're like, yes, go ahead, it's harmless. It's
All
just
I'ma
this
say-
extraterrestrial creature that can turn into anything. He just so happens to be a clown. It's cool. Oh, by the way, it's kind of like ties into The Shining, so it might get you want to watch it more. Y'all fucked up. That's all I'm gonna say. I
Yeah.
will watch it through my
Yeah.
blanket, and then I will let you know how I feel about that shit. How about that?
All I'm gonna say, Yaz, is you gotta see it to believe it.
Fuck.
That's
That's not good. That's
gotta
not
see it.
good.
And all I
That's-
can say is there's no zombies, so you can't talk shit. But
Nah,
maybe there
nah,
may be
no
some
zombies.
things worse than zombies in the world. Is all I'm saying. Let me go ahead and so here you go, Harmony. Here you go, Harmony. The times were hard on young Pennywise the clown.
It's your Morgan Freeman boy.
The times were hard,
Morgan
young Pennywise the clown. I'd like to tell you that Pennywise fought them off every day and won.
Yo.
Dude,
That's
you
it.
have to do that.
That's it.
You have to make that a
That's
clip.
That's
Literally
it.
do it with his voice.
That's
That was grand.
That's it.
We had too much fun. All right, we gotta start wrapping up. I'm gonna be late to this wedding, so let's go ahead and get to our last topic. But just let it be known that it's coming out tomorrow, so we'd love to talk to all of y'all on the panel about it. If you're watching on the replay, please join us live if you can, and if you are watching on the replay, you can still comment. I do read every single comment, and we enjoy it. So thank y'all, each and every last one of y'all, for being here with us. But we got to get down to our last topic for the day, and that is about none other than Gen V. We started off talking about it. I didn't want to spoil it at the beginning just in case anybody had seen it and did want to see it. We don't want to ruin it for you, but at the same time, it is the finale. So we got to talk at least a little bit about it, even if we talk about it more in the future. And I know we all didn't get a chance to see this, so I don't think we all have an opinion. I mean, there's actually only one of us who didn't see it, and it's weird because that person gets access to it, and it's like weird.
It's like,
He was too busy watching the 5 episodes of Welcome to Derry.
The whole free that he already got the copy of from Oprah. Like, anyway, we know Ed's busy having birthday party celebrations where Morgan Freeman is giving him, like cakes and singing and shit. But anyway, Gen V did pop. All right, and I'm interested. And we'll take you off just for 1 second. I want to take this down for the three of us that did see it. Your feelings on the finale. This is just the finale, not the whole season. Up or down, thumbs up or down. Taking this down in 3, 2, 1. Oh shit! Okay, look at this.
oh shit!
I honestly didn't know because it was a little convoluted. So we got about 10-15 more minutes to kind of chat on this. Ant, sorry, hope you don't mind spoilers, but we're gonna get into our spoiler portion of the show. And yeah, oops, my bad. You didn't see the Peacemaker thing. Let me delete that shit, man. That ain't supposed to be
That's
here.
Yaz's twin, by the way. Every time I watch
I say the same thing. I say it literally.
I'm like, oh my God, she looks like. I was like, yo, that is freaking Yaz. Take off the glasses.
Undeniable.
Oh my God.
Come on, bro.
Yo, it is 100% your sister. That is your doppelganger.
Listen,
That is your
listen,
doppelganger.
Listen, I was just talking about headshots in my acting class, and I was like telling my teacher, I was like, so if I get some dreads in one of my headshots, he was like, yeah, is that believable? I was like, well, my friends say that I look just like Marie Monroe off of Gen V, so I was like, technically, it'd be fucking believable, and I had the whole class dying laughing, and I was like, I'm just saying, man, you don't know. I was like, color girls do things with their hair. I could be a whole different he's like, oh man, my coach is white, so like he's a white gay man, so like it was great. He was dying. He's like, yes, we love you.
Yo, but literally, like, just take just a couple seconds. All right, everybody in our panel. I mean, excuse me, that are viewing. Just 1 second. Just look at this shit, man. We're not making this shit up.
Hold on.
Tell me this shit don't look just like she looks just like Puerto Rican. She's like a black version. Like, come on, man. Like literally, it's her.
Yes.
She don't even got a cosplay. All she gotta do is just maybe twist her hair a little bit.
That's it.
And she's
That's
literally
it.
Marie
Every time I see her, I cannot. I'm like,
Same.
yes.
Same.
I'm like, yo, I'll be on the. I'll be like, yes. Why'd you do that to that girl? Like, yeah.
My name is like so close to her name. Also, like we have a similar name. Her name is Jazz Sinclair.
Yo, that's the other creepy part.
St. Clair.
Yo, that's just shows. So I'm here to declare that Yas is either the original or she is a variant, but one of the two. This lady's name, her name is Yas Sinclair.
Jazz Sinclair is what this
Jazz Sinclair. Yaz's name is Yas Sinclair.
Sinclair.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. They're the same person. I've never seen them in the same room at the same time.
Yeah, and the fact that y'all have the same last name is it might be time to do a
DNA test.
I don't want
to be clear.
I don't want to know how many me's there are. I don't want to know. I'm scared.
Now, to be clear, like it Jazz is Sinclair, Sinclair. Yas, our buddy Yas, is Saint Clair, Saint.
Oh, okay.
Clair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I spell it ST period CLAIR.
ST period.
So it's like it's different, but it's kind of it's crazy. It's uncanny. It's uncannily how crazy.
Yes,
but literally, like you can't now on that same note, look at this shit right here, man. The same thing.
Oh damn!
Go ahead. You don't go ahead, bro. No,
look at it's not even laughing.
You keep it up. I'm gonna go find that instructor. From the airplane.
No, you need to do all that, man.
Another one of them hugs. You need another hug.
Wait. Watch the grip. Wait for the grip.
Watch him slide.
Wait,
Oh, there it is.
Ready?
Let me get in.
Y'all are so evil. Y'all actually wishing fondling on me. That's not cool.
Not wishing,
anyway,
we
wishing it.
witnessed. We witnessed.
Witnessing it.
Yeah, it's a witness. We're witnessing fondling. We're not in any way hoping for it. But
whatever, man.
The funny part is whoever took the video, they even zoomed in on that part. Like that's what's even crazy.
That's Kim. Kim took the video.
That was Kim.
It was Kim.
That was Kim.
I'm just saying, Kim, thank you. Tell Kim I'm forever grateful.
But anyway,
oh man, that's hilarious.
I'm sorry. All right. It's too bad they don't have, But anyway, so what do we learn? All right, so you about to learn a lot, Yas. Yas, I would say do a breakdown, but unfortunately, I don't think that we got much time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you could do it. Nah. Yes, we want the full breakdown. I wouldn't want you to even cut it off short. But I'll tell you what I learned. I'll tell you that I was pleasantly surprised at how well they integrated. What's his name's death? All right.
No, he's talking about
Jasper.
Chance.
What is it?
You're talking about Chance. His name is Chance.
Yeah, the dude's
he was Andre.
Andre.
Oh,
the way that they integrated Andre's death, because he died in real life.
Yes,
all right. So that's always a weird thing when you have to kind of like write somebody's death. Oh my! I cannot, man. I cannot. Like, it's bruh. Come on, man.
Really,
come on, like double. Hello. Like it's ridiculous. It's scary. It's frankly a little scary. It's Pizarro. Well, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie. Like, yo, that's just so crazy to me. Anyway, but so I like the way that they did that because they didn't do it in a manner that's like, okay, yeah, he's gone and let's just move past them. But they made him an integral part. They sent them off well, right? Mm-hmm. I am remembering the very last conversation that his dad had with the guy that we thought was
Cypher, yeah.
Cypher.
Yeah. Well, we thought he was Cypher.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out, other things. So That last little bit that they wrote into the script, I thought was chef's kiss, because it's like he absorbed the first episode and a half. We're like, all right, we'll move past, but then it wasn't like. So I really enjoyed that. I liked the twist. I didn't see it coming. Are we going to talk about it? We going to drop it? Are y'all ready?
I mean, yes, we're going to drop it. We're going to drop the twist, man. Come on, man.
All right, so I don't know if Ant is putting the headphones on to not listen to us or to listen to us. Okay, all right. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll drop the twist. All right, so for those of y'all who are unaware, when you're watching the Gen V, they start off with this guy who supposedly is the villain, a dude named Cypher, right? Cypher is played by this really good actor, who really had me convinced. Like, this dude is like, it was like really good in acting. So the twist is, for those who aren't aware, he wasn't the villain. He actually ended up being under mind control by the actual villain, who was the guy that this university was named after, Thomas Godolkin. All right, so Thomas Godolkin, who we did see throughout the episode, throughout the season, was kind of like a what would you say, like a burn victim or something like that? Like he was stuck in a room where he told the guy who told Cypher he was supposedly his father. So what actually happens is that Cypher was a pseudonym, was a code name or a made up name, an alter ego, so to speak, for Godolkin, who just used it while he was basically doing an invasion of the body snatchers mind swap with the guy that I just showed y'all. So Thomas Godolkin, the actual guy whose name is on the university, dude whose statue is outside of the university, was the actual villain. And what he wanted to rid the world of weak soups. He thought that we should have, it's basically Hitler. Right? It was Hitler wanted to create the super race of blonde-haired, blue-eyed Aryans and rid everybody else. And that's what this dude was doing. He's like, look, man, there's no room for weak soups. I want to rid the world of all of them and then create the super race of multi-soup. And one of the things he was really obsessed with was being able to take Homelander down, because evidently he created or helped create Homelander, but since he didn't have a kill switch, he doesn't know how to control him. He's at the mercy of Homelander. And one of the big objectives was to find a way to control him. Well, this project called Odessa. Ultimately, we learned that Odessa was basically a project where they created Marie Moreau. All right.
Well, no, where they created Marie Moreau and Homelander.
Yes. No. Homelander's the original juice that Cypher took. They had the same. That's why they don't age. That's what they were saying to us.
No, they the Odessa project was literally the only two that survived the process.
Homelander, you're right.
Marie and Homelander.
You're right. Bad time.
So Marie Moreau and Homelander, essentially by the end of this season, have become pseudo equivalents with regard to their power. Now, here's the exciting part. This is where I started to get excited a little bit, if I could be honest and just speak with y'all. The fact that they have a young black woman who is the lead of this show. Yeah, I wish it was a whole black cast, I ain't gonna lie. But the fact that the black woman in this show is comparable to the most powerful being in the Boys saga, which is completely nuts, and that they're just now tapping into her potential is crazy to me. And on top of this, we get to meet her sister, the one that she's been hunting for or looking for all this time, and she has some revelations as well. Turns out, oh snap, she also has some superpowers that she had even when she accidentally mentioned. Can you close the door? Thank you. When she accidentally murdered her parents with her menstrual cycle, you know what I'm saying? Which was inadvertently done. Crazy. And we also learned that the sister, who was supposedly so angry at her for it, could have stopped it because she had a dream about it the day before. It was like, oh shit, this might happen, but she didn't know. I mean, she's learning her powers. So we learned so much, but the thing that I took away from it was that this project, which Seth Rogen, Evan Goldberg, give y'all credit for visualizing this, was like, look, we have a Homelander in this universe, but in this one, the main characters are going to be black women with powers to usurp the most powerful being on the planet, because the one that survived the Odessa Project has the ability to basically blood bend. She's essentially Aang from, Korra from the Legend of Korra. And I know Ant didn't watch Legend of Korra, but hopefully this makes you think about it.
I know who she is. I know about blood bending.
Oh my God, yo! So they're blood bending in this, and the cool thing is that I already know prediction. It hasn't been projected yet, but I am going to put some money on the fact that Marie can fly. She doesn't know how to yet, but if she can control blood, if she can float a goat in the air, if she can make these plastic bags of blood float in the middle of the air, if she can explode and control anything with blood, she is a blood vessel, which means at some point in time she'll probably learn how to make herself fly.
Interesting.
That's actually
good analysis.
All right, now she also is a blood controller, which means she can control your brain. I think that she can also start to control people's brains. Like the potential for her has just reached no limit. And I'm here for every last bit of it. I fucking loved the way that it ended. I'm a little sad that that The Boys is supposedly going to be coming to an end here pretty soon. That is what I'm hearing. That there's only one more season.
It's the last season. Yeah.
But from what I understand, what they've done successfully is they've merged these two worlds, which even though Gen V was a spinoff, it doesn't mean it has to be about the stuff going on in The Boys, but they definitely did that by having the characters integrated between the two of them. Mm-hmm. And so now I dare say that in the next Boys season, we're going to see a showdown between Marie Monroe and Homelander.
For sure.
And that's going to be one of the ending. That's one of the ways. What's up, Jazz?
You totally missed the fact that we got to see Marie literally bring her sister back to life.
Oh yeah. Please,
she can literally, and I'm sorry, but she can heal anyone. On top of that, too, she healed. What was his name?
Thomas Godolphin. She healed Polaris.
Yeah.
And
Polaris.
she healed the girl.
Kate
and the dude
also.
Kate.
Yeah.
And the Speedy dude. Whose name I don't know, obviously.
Speedy dude.
Chance's dad.
Oh, A-Train.
That's Polaris. No, that's Polaris.
No,
I'm sorry, Polaris.
No, that's Polaris.
Okay, my bad.
Yes,
well, I meant, then what's the girl name with one arm?
Polarity.
That's Kate.
There you go. That's one.
So yeah, so she healed
Polarity.
Thomas Godolphin, Polarity, and
not
Kate.
Polaris
is Polaris.
Is Magneto's daughter, ain't it?
It's Polarity.
Name is Polaris. All right, well. Polarity, Polaris, whatever.
One of those.
We're not good at this.
Dude, Andre's dad. She healed Andre's dad.
There you go.
Andre's dad.
All that.
All three of them had different ailments. Like Kate, she lost her powers because, you know what I'm saying? Like she almost died. She had a brain injury, you know, from the fight that she got in with Marie and, you know, all that good jazz. And then Godolphin was completely burned. Like his entire body, every cell was completely burned up. And then Polarity, whatever, Andre's dad, he had seizures, tremors, you know what I'm saying? Like he was basically like on the verge of having what you call it? What's it called?
Seizures?
No, it's I can't think of the fucking disease right now.
Alzheimer's?
Cancer?
It's not Alzheimer's. It's
a brain aneurysm.
When you start to shake, what is it?
MS?
Epilepsy.
No, not epilepsy. It's not MS. It's
Parkinson's.
Viewers, help me out here.
Parkinson's.
Thank you. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. He was on the verge of getting Parkinson's. That's why his disease was not like that's why it was. He was saying, you know what I'm saying, like it was hurting him. So yeah. So she's Black Jesus. Fuck yes, Megatron. She is Black Jesus. I agree. My doppelganger is officially Black. that is what we're gonna call her from now on. Marie, aka Black Genius. I like it.
Yo, hold up. Shout out Young Deuces right quick. If y'all enjoyed Gen V. Not Young Deuces, pull it up to go straight to promo.
Right?
Up,
damn, Deuces. Damn.
What's up,
Good
Deuces?
to see you, but damn.
How you doing? It's good to see you, homeboy. Nah, but that's real, though. If y'all did like it, then go ahead and check out the video. He interviewed Sister Sage.
Oh, man. That was
unfamiliar with who Sister Sage is. That's this sister right here. All right. So yeah, we got. I'm glad you put us
Which
on that.
I hate how they use her. How they
Thank
using her.
you.
I hate how they're using her character.
That was so
yo.
messed
Like,
up.
she's the
Good
most
morning, dude.
brilliant
Thanks
person.
for pulling
She's
up,
the
man. Always
most
good to see you.
brilliant person in the world, but yet she keeps getting used by men, and I'm just like, oh, I don't like it.
But she
I don't
lets
like
them
it.
use her until
I don't
she
like
gets
it though.
pissed off.
It makes her look very like thirsty,
I-
and it's
I'm-
like it's
Yo,
ugh.
I'm with you.
I
I'm
hate
with you, with the exception of the fact that she puts herself in these positions.
Thank you.
And I happen to believe that she's too smart to not have a motive
Yep.
when going into these positions. Because if you notice, every time she gets used by one of these men, she leaves with more power than she came into it with.
And she
So
leaves.
I agree with you, because I was enlightened to this in our last episode. I think it was with
Thomas.
Zaina, and we were talking about, we're like, yo, every woman doesn't have to, like how they used Sasha Bordeaux in Peacemaker to kind of be somebody who knew what was going on with Rick Flag, and they always end up putting them in the bed with her. And I was like, okay, I have to keep that in mind. Like, that's not a perspective that I had always had. So I had that same perspective when I was watching it. I was like, okay, of course you're gonna have the girl fuck the guy and blah blah blah. But then I'm thinking afterwards, I'm like, hold up. She just basically, she owns Homelander and Marie Moreau. You know what I'm saying? She has all this inside information, and she could take them down and go and live somewhere, pick her brain, and get 8 out, whatever the hell it is that she like to do, as long as she wants to.
Yep.
Because she is always in the fray of whatever's going on, and it's not by accident. So I agree with you.
She's literally the CEO of Vought now. Like that they made that clear that she was appointed as CEO of Vought. She's one of the most powerful women in the world. Again, she's the most intelligent person, most brilliant person in the entire world. And yet she keeps getting bamboozled, if you want to say, by these men.
I think it's a ploy.
Well, look. If you saw the last scene where she's talking to Thomas and they're on top of the thing, and she's like, why are you doing this? Like, this wasn't our plan. And look at your skin. Like, look what this is doing to you. And he's like, look, I just thought my plan's better than yours. And then she just looked confused in that moment. Like, she was just like,
right.
Oh, but remember, but right before that, she had told him, I got an apartment. They gave me a big apartment, and I was wondering, I don't know, if you want to live with me. And he's like, of course I want to live with you. And she just smiles and everything. And I'm like, girl, come on, man. Like, she's too smart for that, though.
You're right, but she's also human, though. We're human. We have needs. She's the smartest person in the world, but she also has needs. She is a human being, okay? All she wants is for someone to love her. And the people that she chooses to love her are people that ultimately she puts her trust in. They break her trust. She's like, okay, well, then fuck you. I'm going to use what I know about you, what I know that you know, and I'm going to fucking use it against you. Exactly when Starlight pulled up, and who gave her the information where they were? Sage gave her the information because she fucking knew that they escaped. You see what I'm saying? So Sage is in the right spot where she needs to fucking be so she can get the information she needs. Whether it's for her good or for her bad, it doesn't matter. Sage uses that to help her gain advantage over everybody, regardless if she has to be the smartest person or not. She can already use your dirt. So you have to think about it. Sage is on a next level of like conniving. She just wants to be loved, but she loves the wrong people. That helps her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to think about it. She's the CEO of Vought, so she knows more about everything that has to do with Vought, the people in Vought. And then she's like, you know what? I'm going to sneak in with the man who created all of this. And then I'm going to really find out what's going on. And then I'm going to destroy him. She's like anti-hero, destroying the bad from the inside.
This is why I have such a problem with that statement, because you basically said which is why we know she's being brilliant. She was able to see everything 12 steps in front of the moves that people were made, which is why she was able to give Starlight the package and everything, because she knew the steps that were going to come out. And my thing is, I don't know if it's love as much as it is lust and sex, because again, she had sex with the Deep, and it wasn't that she loved him. She knows he's an idiot, but she also needed him to do that thing where you pull out a piece of her brain or whatever, stick something in her thing. I forgot what it was that she does, like to release all of the tension on her brain. But everything that she's doing is preemptive. She does everything. She already knows what the outcome is going to be. So when you have that level of knowledge, I like, it's for me, I'm just like, okay, so your level of expertise and your level of knowledge disappears as soon as you get some penis.
Yes, that's
Like,
what I'm saying. It's just like dudes that get like it's all in the junk. You know what I'm saying? It's like she's dick crazy. So as soon as she gets it, she loses all of those, like, you know, all of those senses that are like, girl, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a person, but still, she still we all have vices, bro. And that is, sex is one of her vices. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of the things that helps her get through her bullshit. So of course she's gonna be dumb or blindsided by certain things until it gets to a point where she's smacked in the face by the reality of her choices, and then she's like, well, fuck, all right, fuck this nigga, I'm gonna go do this stuff. And then this is where I mean, she literally does, like, if you look at it, the Deep went down after their whole things went, you see what I'm saying? Like, she burned him even more than he was already burned. Same thing with Godolkin. Like, it's just, that's how Sister Sage is. Like, when she gets into bed with somebody, they screw her over, she's going to take them down with her for her own gain.
Literally, I was about to tell him, like, dickmatization is a real thing. There are actual support groups for ladies who have been dickmatized, or men for that matter, whatever.
Thank you, Tafari.
So please guard yourself. Shout out to Tafari, man, for being here. We should have had you here. Hopefully, you'll be available in the future. But yo, this shit right here took me out. Yes, she's always swooning over Nazis. Could you jump on a Umar? Could you find yourself Hill Harper Hill to maybe do something with? But here's the thing, to Ty's point, I hear what you're saying, but I don't think intellect is the same as precognition. All right. The one thing that she keeps doing is she keeps trying to put folks onto a good plan, and then the ignorant ass men, because hey, let's just be honest, she's choosing certain type of men, and they keep saying, nah, fuck your plan, I'm going with my plan. But she's smart enough to have a plan in case that plan happens, which is why she went and she released Polarity without him even knowing it. She's like, yeah, and she went and opened the door. That was before old boy had already started popping off. You remember that?
Oh, that was it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Because he
was right after. No, he told her her plan, then she went to go release him.
Okay, my apologies.
That's what I'm saying, though. She already has backup. Like, Vince just, like, he has backups to back. She's so smart that she has contingencies that she knows, you know what? Fine. You do some stupid shit. I already know how to burn you. Like, be done then. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get mine, so you can get yours. And then if we're going to burn each other, we're going to go down together. It's just, that's just how she is.
Yo, but one thing is not good. The one thing is not good for you, Sister Sage, is you know, dick shouldn't be a part of your thinking process because it's clogging your judgment.
She's like the dog with the pink thing out. She can't help it. Okay, she's just trying to get it in whatever she can. She can't help it. Okay, she's just trying to find somewhere to go. Okay, leave her alone.
Man, this is wild. This is wild.
Oh man. Yo, we can't go forever because first of all, I gotta pee. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna leave y'all to y'all own devices for a second. I'll be back, but I want to holler at y'all about the other characters too. I'll be right back. Oh shit, I ain't gonna make it.
Speaking of the pink thing, Vince is going to release. Yeah, man. I hear what y'all is saying, man. I hear everybody in the comments. I hear what y'all is saying. It's just I personally don't like how they've been using her character. I think, you know, as if this were Victor Von Doom, or if this were you know, one of the most brilliant people, Tony Stark's. Even Tony, you know, was in love with Peppa and everything. That didn't make it like his decision making was still kind of sound. I mean, but it's just like for her to come up with such an elusive plan to get everything to line up the way that it did. Yeah, I don't think she's she's like she has premonitions, but I think that she's so brilliant with mathematics and statistics and all of those things. Like she weighs the percentages. Like, so that's where I'm like, okay, the percentage, she weighs the percentages until it comes to these men that she's dealing with. And then it's like, you know, like that's my only thing with it. It's like, come on. Yeah, man.
That's the gold right there.
Yo.
Power of the pink.
I'm a little lighter now, but I heard some of what y'all was saying, and I want to say that there's something I can't speak to this because I don't have an experience. But if there were more women on the panel in addition to Yas, I wonder if they could speak to the inadvertent weakness that sometimes your partner or significant other, or just the person you have a crush on, or the person you just want something from erotically, sexually, affectionately, can impose on you inadvertently once you've begun the process of either pursuing them or being involved with them. How you can be easily blindsided. How many of us have been heartbroken by somebody we just knew was going to be for us, or we just knew we was going to have a future with them, or we just knew we was going to be able to blah, blah, and all of a sudden we look up like, holy fuck, like I should have known like this motherfucker wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes those blind spots exist within superheroes as well. And I think that there's a plot line that could kind of parallel real life experiences with regard to how people are easily manipulated when they put their feelings into somebody as opposed to their plan. If that makes any sense.
No, Vince, it makes 100%. It makes 100% of sense, and it doesn't. It's not a thing that is just like isolated to women. It's men go through this just as much as women do, right, if not more. Believe it or not. That's where there's so many men that are killing women just because they fall out of love with them, kill themselves, and do all of that. So when it comes to being emotional, I think men are far more emotional than women are. We just don't want to talk about it. No, I'm like it's a real conversation, like, but it's a real thing. Men are very, very emotional. You can tell when how they react. That just how they react when it comes to just how they react when it comes to certain things. But I'm just saying that in this scenario, with her being brilliant, like being her thing being far exceeding to the regular person. Like the average person, yes, I get it, 100%. We go through these things all the time, and it makes sense. But for a person who has brilliance, and like it's not just brilliance. This lady is literally supposed to be the smartest person in the world. And so when you think of all of the ways that she lined up this season, all of the things that she had, all of the moving pieces that had to work exactly the right way, and for the outcome to be what it was, and for the outcome to come out exactly how she planned it, that takes a level of detail. It takes a level of again, mathematical and equations and statistics and percentages and all of these things to have to come out the exact right way for everything to come out the way that it came out. And so when I just see her being used in this way, and not just her too, Marie too. They make both of them kind of like just driven, like both of these black women are driven by their emotions. And it's like that is not necessarily always the case in a lot of things. And I just was like, oh, okay, all right, we're doing this again. Cool. Thomas Golovkin is whatever his name is, Godolkin is the deep of this series instead of like whatever, man. But there's a lot of perfectly single black men on the show too, by the way. Polaris is yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah, there's plenty. They just they don't want to use them. That's all I'm saying.
All right, we got polarity, whatever you want to call them.
We got your boy. A-Train. I don't know if they got A-Train. We got Mother's Milk. We got Mother's Milk.
Noir.
That's
Noir.
That's a different show.
Yeah, that's a different show. That's the boys. They're integrated, but it's a different show.
You're right, but they literally are merging the two. So what I'm saying is, whether they're different shows or not, they brought the characters from the shows onto the other shows. So what I'm saying is that means there's availability.
let me
that's it. That's
let me-
it, man. But whatever,
and let me
man.
let me
That's a whole
let me
nother
add to your
conversation.
point. Let me add to your point real quick
Another
before we wrap up.
conversation.
Let me add to your point. They didn't do this in The Boys. They did it in the reverse way, where Homelander is the one susceptible to affection. You know, where you come in with some breast milk, and all of a sudden,
Oh my God, he'd be like, "Mommy."
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's something credible to what you're saying here. Like in all these powerful heroes that we get, there seems to be this weakness of affection, or this weakness of the desire to be wanted,
Yep.
the desire to be desired, so to speak, is a commonality between all of these high-powered individuals. It just so happens that with the most intelligent black woman, you wouldn't expect her to fall susceptible to such debauchery. So I completely understand your point. But it does seem to be a common theme amongst the major characters. Now we could take aside A-Train, but you can even say the Deep, like he's having a whole relationship with an octopus. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like he's
yes,
fucking a whole octopus.
yes.
So
That's correct.
I mean, so
A
they
secret
all of them get ties, but but you have enlightened me to the point that like they don't necessarily. And who knows, maybe this is a character arc for Sister Sage. Maybe after fucking with these two racist white men, she'll finally realize, you know what, man, maybe I should go to Compton. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should stop by, somewhere, on Jamaica Ave. I don't know where black people are in New York anymore. It used to be Brooklyn, but that's now where they serve lattes. What's up, Yaz?
I was gonna say, what is going on with New York? Like, can we talk about how they made this dude, yeah, like just such a joke, and then he was fangirling. Like, can we he's like, I'm sorry, I'm just such a big fan, and I just had to talk to you and talk to you and tell you how I felt. I was just like, can he shut the fuck up? Like, he's not supposed to talk. Let's go back to him not talking. Like,
no,
oh
but
my gosh.
but that's the funny part is like, remember Noir died. Noir was killed.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even get to see what this dude looks like, so I can't even. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like, so
We saw it. Yeah. He took it all. He took the mask off.
I'm gonna have to go back. He's still a black man, right?
Yeah, he's a black man.
Because
it's so funny because in the last season of The Boys, he's like, I don't know what my motivation is. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, he's driving me
am I
nuts.
supposed to be the Noir? But
this is why I asked if he was a black man. This is why I asked, because he's literally like the insecurities, just like, you know what I'm saying, just how he was like fangirling, just like the whole conversation of him just like, oh my god, you guys don't it just, I was just like, why is he speaking? He should be not speaking. And then on Sister Stage was like, shut up, Noir. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Praise the Lord, someone gets it. Like, yeah.
Doug deserves better. Yo, look, man, I hear you, Yaz, but I kind of, the Noir before was definitely frightening as hell. I think that it's interesting that they've made this dude into like the fact that he was breaking down like movie anthology, and it was like, well, they're gonna take, like, that shit was hilarious to me. So I don't know. Yeah, and I thought that was funny too, Antoine. Like, who says harmony is one of none? Yeah, she said it was some like.
Nah,
man, look, there's so much more to talk about. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but I frankly just don't have it. I gotta get to a wedding somewhere on the west coast of Florida. I'm in Florida now, unfortunately, and I can't stay as long as I'd like, so we're gonna have to start wrapping this thing up. But like I said, tomorrow, after the airing of Welcome to Derry, I want y'all to trot on over to the new Blerd Order channel, just like this. And watch what we say about the Welcome to Derry first episode, which will be airing tomorrow. While you're there, go ahead and check out our most recent interviews with Madam Zaina Bear, with Mrs. Yvette Nicole Brown, as well as a whole host of other folks that we love to spotlight while we are right here. We also have Halloween next week, so y'all please be safe. and celebrate responsibly. Take pictures, send them to us, shoot them to our inbox, shoot them to the IG, and you never know, you might find yourself showcased on this very platform. And then we will usher in November, where we will be brought a new Witcher.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it.
Ooh, great value.
Oh my gosh, it's screaming great value. It's pissing me off. I can't even watch. The trailer came on, and I was just
you saw the trailer.
I was so mad. I was so fucking mad. I was like, he spoke, and I was like, no, done. I'm watching it. Boycotting the fucking season. Done.
I'm gonna give it a chance.
Oh.
I gotta give it.
Everybody else. They still got everybody.
Yeah, you still got Yennefer, and you still got
It's not
and
a
by the
show
way,
without Gerald, and Gerald is.
It's Gerald. He's Gerald.
No, that's not my. No, fuck no.
Come on, man.
You
He's
tell.
a Hemsworth, yo. Come on, man. Let that man give him a chance.
You tell Halloween costume party knockoff fucking no. He is not the Witcher. That is not no. He got his shit off Amazon.
Well,
that's not happening.
Well, I'll say this: if you're a fan of The Witcher, there is an animated movie for The Witcher called The Sirens of the Deep that actually is really good. I enjoyed it. So you can go check that out if you're gonna boycott the
there's a couple of them.
The Helmsford. Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a couple Witcher projects. One of them doesn't involve Geralt. It's actually a prequel to Geralt, Geralt's review.
Harmony, he is Team You. You're so right. Oh damn.
He does look like Team. I'm sorry, but when I see, I don't, no disrespect, Mr. Helmsworth, but it's just giving, Team.
No disrespect to him at all, but it's just
disrespect. No, but anyway, so enjoy that as well. Also, do go ahead and watch that last episode of Gen V if you didn't. We're not done talking about it. We'll probably still pick it apart as of next week, in addition to some of the other projects, like what I'm looking most forward to, which is The Predator Badlands. Drops in just over 5 weeks.
Yeah.
I think that movie is going to shatter shit, especially since there's no human lead role. There's an android. Yes, she's played by a human, but in terms of like who they actually are, oh my God, I love Alien, Predator, chef's kiss on your reboots, guys. Y'all never went away, and you just got better and better. You deserve some credit for that. So I'm gonna go ahead now. Ant's been quiet. He done dropped since he's been there. He done dropped about 4-5 videos. So go check out the movie blog. He's editing right now, and this is his birthday. So we want to shout out Ant, man. Give the man some love. Y'all appreciate Ant for being on this journey with us.
And drop the Venmo. They can send some birthday money.
Yeah. I want to thank you. Heavenly Father. We need a super chat, man.
We do.
Yeah, we got. We don't have Ants live. But Ant soon I think is gonna be doing some lives from coming back.
I got a live coming on Monday. I'm going live on Monday.
Okay.
Live Monday, movie blog Monday. By the way, for those of y'all who don't know, we do have an Instagram. We have a whole schedule right now, so go and check us out. You did see our homie pull up just now. Help me out.
Young Deuces.
Deuces, my best friend in the whole world, bro. Like the homie Deuces pulled up, and Deuces is a part of our programming now. For those who are unaware of our programming, check us out on our website. Every day we drop in something new, something old, something borrowed, something blue. But you don't got to go that far. Just go check out our website, and every day, 10 a.m., you will see and to play for the whole day a different episode from one of these motherfuckers, including Nerd and Hip Hop Thursdays with Young Deuces. Well, I just called it that because I like the way it sounds. And obviously there's nothing on Friday yet. We're working on that, so we're gonna deal with that. But I've been talking a lot.
Can I say one thing real quick on the way out? For all of our viewers that enjoy the show, The Handmaid's Tale, like, would y'all like to hear us review and have a conversation in regards to The Handmaid's Tale? Because I've been waiting, and I don't know. But I think it's time. I think it's time to start talking The Handmaid's Tale. This is one of those shows that is really, 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 really good. Has a cult following, and we just have not tapped into it. And I think it's about that time, Vince. I don't know, Vince. I'd love to hear from the viewers and see if that's something they'd be interested in.
I'm ready.
Yeah, man. I think it's about that time.
I even got a Handmaid's Tale kind of outfit too. So let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, look, I think it's official. I think.
Oh, you got the
it's official.
you got the Handmaid's Tale joint. Yes, with the head on and all that.
One, but like I have this outfit. Like when I put it on, it literally looks like the red like dress thing that they wear, but it's a jumper.
Oh.
It's dude. Austin is like, you can't wear that because
Oh,
he was
really?
like, no. He was like, walking with me, you cannot wear that outfit. Not after we watch that.
I love those outfits. They look dope. All of the what were they called? The handmaids, obviously. But then they have
it's a red jumper, and it literally looks like it's scary. If I had like the little bonnet thing, dude, I swear to God, I would literally look like Ofer, like no lie.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, Antoine, you definitely got to check it out. Handmaid's Tale is a dystopian show that is like, yo, it gets deep. It gets deep.
It's one of those things where you'll see parallels with what's going on with our world right now. Watch it. It is crazy. You want to be prepared or not. That's all I'm saying. So check it out. It's one of those shows that'll have you on your fucking like seat every episode. It is amazing. It's great writing, and every season is pretty banging. I'm not gonna lie. So there's something in it every season. So I mean, it gets a little slow in the middle, but I'm telling you, shit picks back up. Definitely check it out.
I finished it. I liked Handmaid's Tale. I'm not gonna lie.
It.
I liked it. I do think that it got a little different once they ran out of source material, which tends to happen, right?
Yes.
You can't blame them for that, but I think that they weren't wrong to continue.
Once they left the houses, shit started getting real weird.
It got a little strange. Yeah, it got a little strange, but the whole dark
I think
underworld.
they need to do a spin-off. I think they need to do a spin-off because we didn't get to find out, you know what I'm saying, what happens to the kid.
Nah, it's no spin-off.
I doubt a spin. Yeah, I was about to say like that was like.
Now I would be willing to see. I would be open to a time jump where we do get to learn about June's daughter.
That's what I'm saying.
Things up in her own, but wow, yeah.
Like June's daughter
that show is exhausting
her own
emotionally.
household. That would be crazy. You see what I'm saying?
It definitely may need some therapy after watching it. Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It is a little bit of.
It's a triggering show for sure.
I will leave you all with this on the way out for those Tupac fans out there. If you remember how, because right now the Blue Jays are playing the Dodgers, which is Drake versus Kendrick. So just to kind of bring back that whole thing, this is when East Coast, West Coast rap was at its highest. Here's Tupac Shakur, hit him up, but in a better rendition. I'm your boy, the real Vince. This ain't no copyright on this. This is AI. So you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let this ride for a little bit on the way out. Thank you all, each and every last one of y'all. And as we always say, please be your authentic self. Because if you ain't being yourself, guess what? You being fake. It ain't no honor in that. And this week, this weekend, this Halloween, this World Series, this rest of the year, please be your authentic self. Oh, I said that already.
Yeah, you got caught up in the music, bro. I already know how that is. I understand. I understand. We understand.
Where my lighter at? Hey, man. So check us out, man. We on the new blood-order.com and on the YouTube. Please hit us up. Stay in touch. We love each and every last one of y'all as we sit here and vibe back and forth. All right, y'all.
Shout out to the new Blerd Order. They're my people. They're my bloody family. So check out my chat. It's wonderful.